Welcome, everybody, to Tism Thursday.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Well, welcome, everybody, to Tism Thursday. Yes. Me and Karis are back for a titillating episode of Tism Thursday here on an actual Thursday. Shocking, I know. We actually did it on a Thursday, Karis. Can you believe it?
I know.
Tism Thursday on a Thursday? Never. This is unheard of. This is like historic moment right now for us.
I'm going to take a drink. It's going to be a non-sponsored drink, but
Well, you drink it. What the hell is that? That's not Essentia.
Nope, this is Ghost.
We're not sponsored by Ghost. God damn it, Karis. Every single week, you're eroding any chance that we're ever going to get that Essentia sponsorship. You keep drinking other people's stuff. Don't give up.
I've given up.
Don't give up.
Maybe Life Water will be next.
Life Water? God damn.
Yes, apparently. They're so full of themselves, they call themselves Water Life. There's life in the water.
Could be better.
Okay.
I once had this this water that was like black volcanic like rocks or something. I don't remember. It was it was called Black Water. And it was black. I think it had like volcanic rock in it or something. I don't exactly remember, but the whole gimmick is that the water was pitch black.
Okay, so it's charcoal water.
Basically. Spoiler alert, it tasted like water. Shocking. What? Water that tastes like water? Never in my life.
I will give you credit though. It's better that it tasted like water as opposed to like Dasani, which is pool water. In my opinion.
Hey, that's slander, Karis. You take that back right now.
Don't care. It tastes like fucking chlorine.
We're never gonna get that Coca-Cola sponsorship.
Why would we want to?
They would have sent us. They could have sent us AI.
They're gonna turn us into AI. They're
Oh
gonna
my
replace
God.
us with AI.
Bro, I don't know if you saw. I saw a video. I never really looked into it, but I saw a video. Apparently, I think it's Coca-Cola is being like sued or something because I think they made an ad where they had somebody like they had like a Johnny Cash sound alike or something like that. And they were getting sued because of it. It wasn't like AI. It was just a person who was made to sound like Johnny Cash. So they were impersonating Johnny Cash.
They did the "There I Ruin It" thing, where they had a guy just sing, and then they just like AI flexed over the top of the vocals. Oh yeah, that.
I don't think they used AI at all. At least as far as I'm concerned, there was no use of AI. It's not like what happened last year where Coca-Cola was caught using literal AI for their ads and they got laughed off the internet because of it. Do you remember that last year?
I do. They did it again this year.
Wait, they did it again this year? They used AI again?
They did.
Why?
Apparently, and the CEO was like, "Oh, we're trying it again." And I looked at that and I said, "Bullshit! You're just doing it again. You're not trying anything again. You're just doing it."
I thought they would have learned. I
I
thought they would have learned their lesson last year. That don't make any damn sense.
It don't matter to them. Money is what matters to them at this point. The fact that they didn't have to spend any money and they could go to Stable Diffusion or whatever and bounce this shit out. They don't have to pay a CG artist. They don't have to go to Hollywood for their stuff anymore.
Well, no, the funny thing about that is that they hired two different studios to create ads, and the one that everybody pretty much saw was the really bad one, where it looks like whoever they hired literally just put out like the bare minimum effort. They just generated it with Stable Diffusion and just hit publish on that shit. And then the less common one that people didn't see as much actually had some effort. I think it was AI generated on the like there was like a breakdown I think by the studio that made it where they generated the base foundation with AI, but then they went in and done a bunch of edits like motion tracking the Coca-Cola logo onto things, and they put some effort into hiding the AI, or at least trying to make it look less, just AI slop. But everybody saw the really shitty one. Although I don't think they should be doing that at all. Coca-Cola is literally one of the biggest companies in the entire world. They could just, I don't know, pay an animator. They don't need to use Stable Diffusion. Don't make any fucking sense.
There is a bubble, and when it bursts, I don't think it's going to hurt any of us. It's going to hurt the industry. And I'm going to laugh when it happens. I'm going to sit with my popcorn and I'm going to be like, ha, 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 you fuckers.
Be like, oh, I couldn't see this coming. It happened with NFTs. It's happened with cryptocurrency. It's happened with a lot of things. It's definitely going to happen with AI. Bubbles can only get so big until they just got to burst. And then they're left holding the bag while we just sit here and laugh while a bunch of millionaires try to scrounge together how to, I guess, what's the word? Stop the bleeding. So
they're gonna ask for a bailout. It's gonna be like '08 again, but they're gonna ask for a bailout, and we're gonna be expected to pay it. And hopefully, we would have learned our lesson. Governments, they're not gonna learn their lesson.
Oh, by the way, Scale, I couldn't find the playlist at the last minute. I was trying to look for the playlist and it wasn't pulling up. I think I was trying to put in the link, the Suno link, and it was showing up an error. So I don't know what was happening there. You'll have to give me a new link for next week.
Save us, Scaly.
Yep. You'll have to give us something for next week. I don't know why the link was broken, but regardless, speaking of AI, that's a good transition to one of the main topics for today. I know, Karis, you've had to have heard of this because a lot of people have been talking about it this week. But before we get into that, hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully you guys had a good day. Hopefully your night is going to be well. I mean, maybe. You have to listen to my goofy ass, so it's probably not going to be all that great, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. You got Karis here to make up for it. So if you're ever feeling if you're feeling depressed during today's Tism Thursday, just look at Karis's face and block my face out. Then you'll instantly feel better, because that's just how it works.
See, I don't know how that works, because you're the one who's crystal clear. I look like I'm like Skyping in from Antarctica.
You're shrunk down like this small. Nobody can tell. Come on. Maybe if I blew it up to be like super big, then people could see. It'll be all right.
Keep me nice. Keep me shrunk. But let the cold air keep me shrunk.
Yeah, you're rock star. You gotta model the testicles shrinking in the cold. But anyways, I know that you've had to have heard this story at least talked about by one person.
Oh yeah.
But this is the big one right here. If this is not a sign that these corporations will go to no limits of lengths to fuck us, then here we go right here. Micron is going to essentially be pulling out from doing consumer products when it comes to DRAM and SSDs. And if you don't know, Micron is one of the big three responsible for pretty much all the DRAM and NAND chips and stuff on this planet. The only other one, I think there's Samsung, and I forget what the other one was. Because it's Micron, Samsung, and I don't know who the third one is. But regardless, Micron was one of the big three. So having one of the big three pulling out from the industry it's not good. That's no bueno, as some would say.
SK Hynix.
SK Hynix, okay. 'Cause I know people here have had to have heard of the name Crucial. Crucial is like a major provider of desktop RAM.
That's the civilian one, but yeah.
Yeah. So this is from Tech Power Up. They say Micron announced today that it will exit its crucial consumer business, bringing into retail sales a crucial branded SSDs and memory modules at major stores and online retailers. The company says it will continue shipping crucial products through the fiscal year of Q2 2026, which ends in February 2026, after which the brand will no longer operate in the consumer channel. Warranty coverage and support will remain in place. Micron says the shift is driven by surging AI-related demand in the data centers, and which requires reallocating manufacturing capacity towards higher margin enterprise and hyperscale customers. In other words, hey, average person building a PC, go fuck yourself. We're gonna go give all of our RAM to the AI companies. OpenAI, you can have some RAM. Hey, Microsoft, you can have some RAM. Hey, you Skytex, you want some more RAM for that laptop? Well, why don't you just sit on my finger and spit on it? You know what? I'll even lick it. There, I lubed it up for you. Come on, it's nice and lubed. That's what these.
Gave you some free lube.
That's what Micron is doing to us right now. This is asinine, and this is already bad enough because AI DRAM prices have been shooting through the fucking roof. They've been going up more than 4 times the prices that they were just a little while ago.
Go higher, not the roof, the atmosphere. We're in the stratosphere.
No, we're about to break through the atmosphere. We're almost into space. This is No Man's Sky. There's no loading screen. We're going straight into space. Nope. It's over.
Yeah.
Like, it's already been like 4 times the price just to buy RAM. Like, especially if you're trying to buy a DDR5. But with Micron pulling out, it's only gonna get worse from here. Do you like paying $300-$400 for 32 gigabytes of RAM? Well, you better get used to it, because AI. Thank you, AI. Is it Sam Bankman-Fried? Is he the one that runs OpenAI?
No, that's FTX fucker. Sam Altman.
Sam Altman. Okay, I was close. I had Sam. I was in the same zip code. It's not gonna be long before it's cheaper to buy another entire laptop rather than just RAM. You're not wrong. Some capacities of RAM cost more than a damn PS5. And there's been some people who don't understand on a macro scale how this affects everybody. Because some people are like, oh, who cares? It's just PC builders. No, are you fucking retarded? Do you not understand everything uses RAM? This uses RAM. This computer uses RAM. Your PlayStation uses RAM. Your fucking butt plug probably uses RAM too. Everything needs RAM. It's a basic component of any computer type of electronic. So if you think that it's only going to affect PCs, then you're very wrong. It's going to affect the prices of everything.
Look in your phone right now. Go up and pull your settings up and find out how much memory you have. That's a form of RAM. It is memory, and it is going to go up in value. It's not the ones that are already made. You can still get in the devices because those price points are already set. But anything new is going, like, you want to try and get the chip out of this, that brand new from the manufacturer. Good fucking luck. Good luck.
Yeah, I saw a story just recently that's related to this, where I think it was Nvidia was basically telling board partners to get fucked, and that they wouldn't be shipping the boards with RAM on the board. So they're only shipping the boards to their board partners, and they're making the board partners have to source the actual VRAM to put on the board.
Wow.
So the third-party vendors have already been getting fucked with graphics cards, especially by Nvidia, for the longest time. They've been tightening the fucking leash on third-party vendors, not letting them do shit. This is why EVGA pulled out of the industry years ago, because they're getting tired of Nvidia's shit. But now they don't even give you the RAM. They're like, no, you can go get it yourself. You can go pay, instead of letting us, Nvidia, be able to most likely get it for a much cheaper price and give it to you on the board, included in the price. No, you as a smaller board partner are now going to have to go do the negotiations to buy the bulk VRAM, which means that these third-party cards are going to end up costing more. It seems like a fuck you to third-party vendors. It's all related.
I've spent the day thinking on that's why there was discussion in Discord. I didn't respond because I really needed to think about this. I see two big paths that they may be one or the other, or they may be both. The first path is this is an attempt to push into cloud gaming, whether directly or indirectly. This is going to force the advertisement because people won't be able to afford RAM, thus they won't be able to get a computer, build a computer, and whatnot. They're going to have to go some sort of cloud gaming with like the thin client type bullshit, which is what the data centers are building towards, is they want to do cloud. And everyone wants to do cloud gaming. Well, what happens when you do cloud gaming? You don't own your shit. So there's one option. The other option, which actually was a thing about 5 years ago or so that I was actually looking into, is you're going to see an increase in people buying legacy or slightly older servers, like that kind of shit right back there that I've had. This thing's like 10 years old, but if I get the right parts, I could put a 3090 in that fucker and I could actually run video games on that thing. You're going to see people having to resort to something like that and putting like workstation or graphics cards in workstations if they don't want this thing. You can get a tower that it's a workstation, but it just looks like a tower, but different. And
Yeah.
you're going to have to start modifying industry shit, like enterprise level, corporate level shit, in order to be able to do what you want. You're not going to be able to do on the consumer level anymore. And it's going to require, you're going to see new businesses start to spin up that are taking advantage. Like Server Monkey is one that I have actually used. You can get servers, just like any kind of like server hardware, RAM, chips, power supplies, the hardware, like the big rails itself, you can get them through there. But I think you're going to see these two paths, one or the other, or possibly both, having to take advantage of this because the consumer market is fucked. I think it's to drive the consumers into cloud. That's my conspiracy theory, but I think it might not be a whole percentage, but there's a percentage in there to drive people to cloud. We don't want them to own anything. We can't full on tell them we want them to not own anything, but we can just like take away the availability of the RAM. Valspar did this with a popular paint years ago. Ultra was their biggest selling paint at Lowe's. They took away the Ultra to try and shove in more sales of the Signature and the Reserve. It failed. So they brought in the Ultra, but they like muddied down the recipe for the Ultra, and it wasn't as good. It's basically like New Coke. In the 80s or the 90s, you had regular Coke. They brought in New Coke, which tasted like shit. And so they went back to Coke Classic, but they like changed the recipe a little bit. I think we might find something like this happening down the road.
They're just spitting in the paint. Anyways, before I continue on, yes, everybody, be sure to hit the like button, or else I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Shout out to Chet, shout out to Scaly, Skytex, Momo over there on Twitch. We got Alan Jones that just popped in. Hey, Alan. How you doing, Steve? How you doing, Steve? Thanks for coming on in. But yeah, this is gonna have an effect a lot bigger than a lot of people seem to understand. Oh yeah, and Wade too. But this is gonna have a way bigger effect than I think people are fully realizing. This is because this is also affecting SSDs, not just DRAM. So now if you want to get yourself some more storage, that's gonna cost you more too. Like SSDs have been falling in price pretty steadily. It's pretty cheap. I think I paid like $300 for 4 terabytes on an NVMe, which is not bad. That's a lot. That's pretty good storage. It's definitely come down a lot in price since the early days. It's gotten to the point where an NVMe is almost just as cheap as a SATA drive, Like
Damn.
it's not a hard choice, but that's probably going to change here in the near future. Like RAM is the thing that's being most affected, but SSDs are also going to be affected, especially with Micron pulling out, because one of their biggest contributions was also the NAND flash that goes into SSDs. So this isn't just about fucking RAM, and this is not just about PC RAM either. This is going to affect mobile devices. It's going to affect laptops. It's going to affect pretty much everything.
Yep.
So,
And it's a mess right now. We're taking away a big supply, but yet the demand is not waning. The demand is getting more. The supply is going away. It's like funneling and then going into this other area. And meanwhile, the demand is still here. Something's going to fill it. Something has got to fill it. We got to come up with either a new tech or
yes, Wade.
wow.
This is it, man. Oh, Ram trucks. Oh no, I forgot about Ram trucks. Oh shit. You can't get your Dodge Ram is going to be affected. God damn it.
Your 3500s are fucked.
God damn. Well, that's what you get for buying a Dodge truck anyways. Fucking dog shit trucks. Garbage. But this is just getting a little bit out of hand. I don't even hate AI. We've said before on this show that AI as a technology is great. But here's the problem. Every good technology that we come up with always gets milked and misappropriated by greedy ass corporations that care about nothing but money. God forbid the effect it has on the average person. They take every good technology that's ever invented and they find a way to just make it all about the almighty dollar. No matter who it hurts in the process, whether it's replacing jobs using AI or when crypto and NFTs as a concept was actually not even a bad idea. It's a decent idea on paper, but guess what happened? Not only scammers and dumbasses that on fucking pump.fun, but companies started using NFTs to cash in on the technology, and it completely watered down the concept of an NFT to the point where it is now, even if you try to use NFTs for good, you get clowned on because all these corporations and scammers alike all just milked it for every dollar that it was worth. Good technology, bad implementation. And then same thing is happening to AI. Good technology, it can completely change the way that we do things in the future. The way we interact with operating systems, the ways that we can do medical research and data analysis. But the problem is all of these companies are going full bore into just pumping every last cent into AI at the detriment of us, the average people. Because they want to enrich themselves. They're not here to help us with AI. They want the AI to be good so that they can enrich themselves. They're taking the loss. They're doing the investment so that they can do things like replace people with AI and find every which way to just make their bank account have just a couple extra zeros at the end of the day.
You tie this kind of aggressiveness with technology, you tie it alongside private equity, which Hutaru and I have been talking about private equity a lot lately. If you go look up a lot of the companies that have failed over the last 5 to 10 years, like Toys R Us, restaurants like Sherry's, and there's a handful of others I can't think of. If you look into the nitty gritty of it, Red Lobster, they almost went under. Private equity is at the source.
Hey,
of the
as long as we protect Denny's, that's the only thing we need to protect. Protect the Denny's.
I might have some bad news for you on that one.
No! Carrots, shut up, Carrots. Do not break my spirit. I need Denny's. We need Denny's. Denny's is the last bastion of happiness I have in this world. I think every day of roping myself in Minecraft, but then I remember that Denny's is down the road, and then I feel just a little bit better about life. Do not do this to me. You're pushing me off the cliff right now.
I won't read you the article that I quickly found. I won't read it then. We'll just close that up and pretend it doesn't exist.
I need Denny's. Yeah. Without Denny's, how am I gonna have fun behind it? What am I gonna have to go to IHOP? I don't want to suck dick behind an IHOP. Who wants to suck dick behind an IHOP? I want to do it behind the Denny's.
The one-legged waitresses? I don't know.
Did you steal that from Larry the Cable Guy? He made a joke like that.
Probably. I'm madder than a one-legged waitress at IHOP or something like that.
I'm trying to remember. He made something about an IHOP, and he's like, here's your pancakes, and he just bounced up and down on one leg on stage.
Yeah,
I need to pull up that clip. Continue on. I'm gonna pull that clip up in the background. I know it's got to be on YouTube.
But yeah, AI, private equity, they're coming through and just cleaning out everything. I actually, like, little bit of personal life. I got an email from like one of the corporate people for the company I work for. Our company has been approached by a private equity company to buy them out, which is basically the signal for time to get the fuck out, because private equity is going to destroy us in about a year to a year and a half. We're going to lose all our fun stuff. There's going to be massive layoffs. It's going to be tighten the belt up for the executives. And it's like, nope, I've dealt with this shit before. I've been part of buyouts. I've been part of other acquisitions. Anytime private equity comes through, it's a fucking nightmare. And I'm tired of it. I just want to do my job and come home and enjoy life. I don't want to have to worry that some investor, Indochino, three-piece suit fuckfaces are going to come through and just, well, we had to cut your role because of reason. I don't know why I went Trump on that one, but whatever.
By the way, Skytex, can you find me the IHOP joke? Can you screen it for me and give me the direct link so I don't have to click on videos and scroll through them? Skytex, you can do it for me. You have the technology.
Waffle House, yeah, we can do things.
Fights in the front, dick sucking in the back. Yeah,
that doesn't roll well in my brain, but okay, I'll go with it.
Well, it's party in the front. Wait, no, business in the front, party in the back.
That's what's like dick sucking in the. Unless you're alien, maybe that could work.
Suck that shit from the back. That's all I'm saying.
I think back to Star Trek 6, like, that was not his knees. Not everyone keeps their privates in the same place, Captain.
Well, that definitely didn't taste like a knee, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're real screwed when it comes to this AI shit. Maybe we'll get lucky and maybe the bubble will burst here in the near. Yeah, the butt. I hope the butt will burst. My butt's about to burst. Just give me some Taco Tuesday and we'll be good. But hopefully the bubble is going to burst and these companies are going to be left holding the bag, because this is just, it's not getting any better. I feel like every other week we're seeing some more articles about companies replacing workers and just the whole lot of bad news. I'm waiting for some good news about AI. Like I literally haven't seen any good news related to AI in like months. I swear to God. Maybe I'm just biased and I have like confirmation bias or something, but I've only seen bad news.
There's a reason for that. It's because all the bad news is literally slanted. If you're on the up end, on the executive level, AI is great for you. If you're a game publisher, notice I say publisher, AI is great for you. If you're like Bungie, you can use AI to make your fucking game. If you're a developer, AI is not great for you because, like, you look at Microsoft, what was it? Bellular News put out a video. There was a mandate from Microsoft that you are required to use AI 90% of your day because you're training the AI to eventually fucking replace you.
Oh, that reminds me. Karras, you have the connections. We know what we need. We need Bellular News here on Tism Thursday.
He's in Ireland, so we'd have to completely change up the scheduling. I do want to reach out to him possibly.
Oh, goddamn, I forgot he was over in fucking Europe land.
Yep. I have this idea. I want to do like some kind of collab where maybe I get Tomby, Bellular News. I got to reach out to a few other people in that part of the area and see if I can get them to do like a collab or something. But yeah, I think Michael would be up to doing something like that. He'd love to talk about games and tech.
Bellular News, here is your formal invitation to the most autistic show on YouTube. Come on over to Tism Thursday. We'll treat you right. We'll even take you behind the Denny's if you play your cards right. Wink, wink.
Yep. We won't spit on it for you, but we'll give you an invite.
Yeah, we won't spit on that thing. Tua.
Someone's gonna clip that and send it to Michael. Michael's just gonna go delete.
God damn it! Think of the possibilities, Michael. We can't give you anything in return because we're nobodies. But think of the potential.
Yeah.
I don't know what potential. Maybe potential for brain damage, but there's potential there nonetheless. Think about the stunks. Okay, the stunks are going up.
The stunks.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta. You mentioned stunks. Clear value tax. Look into the channel, everyone. Brian is a CPA. He is someone who watches the market a lot, and he's been talking a lot about what the Federal Reserve is planning to do. There's going to be some shit happening come 2026 because the money printing, as he likes to call it, the quantitative easing, supposedly is going to start happening again. It's going to mess with things. Stocks are going to go all over the place. So check out Clear Value Tax. That guy, he predicted that it was like during 22 or 23, he predicted that Bitcoin would jump to like close to 100,000, which he was fucking right. And I'm like, holy shit, what does this guy know that I don't? So I've been watching him ever since.
No, unironically, the only way that this AI news would be good to me is if I was smart enough to actually invest in AI companies. Why do I not invest? At least if I had investments in the AI companies, at least I could see this as some good news. Because then I could be like, hey, I'm making money. But I'm not making any money, so therefore it's bad news.
No. Here, see, the AI is the result. Go backwards. Follow the voltage, as one of my managers used to tell me. What is required for AI? Silica. Look into silica manufacturers. Electricity, energy consumption, manufacturing. Those are the companies that you need to look into investing that lead to the AI output. And because I've been talking with my investor guy, and he was telling me this is like, AI is really popular, but I'm not interested in AI. I'm interested in what is supplying AI. And I thought, damn, that's good. And I said, do it. So look into electricity, look into silica production, and if you want to get into scoring a little bit on the AI.
But remember, this is not financial advice. I'm too retarded to give financial advice. I'm poor. So don't come to me for financial advice. Karis, he's not poor. He gave $5,000 to Cody on a whim, so he's not poor, but I am.
I had that 5,000. I don't have it anymore. Fuck.
Yes, because you gave it to Cody.
Exactly.
You invested in Pinky Industries.
I did, yes.
You let him live to crash another day.
And he did.
And again, and then again, and then again, and then again.
His like rating, like someone played the NASCAR 25 and they look over his character and it's just like 0 wins. I'm like, fucking hell, Cody. God damn. Get one.
Yeah, well, at least don't end up like Danica Patrick. As long as he don't end up like Danica Patrick, he'll be okay.
Where the only dedication to her is a fucking magazine article at the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Now I watched the entire video about Danica Patrick being one of the worst NASCAR drivers of all time, and I didn't realize just how she squandered her talents. Apparently, she was really good at IndyCar, but she wanted to try out NASCAR, so she threw away all of her potential as being an actual competitor who could have been at the top levels of IndyCar, maybe into fucking F1 maybe one day. But then she decided to jump to stock cars and went from being like somebody that could have been a big deal to now being a laughing stock when it comes to racing. Sad.
Well, have you seen interviews with her? She admitted she knows nothing about cars. She doesn't understand what V6, V4 4-cylinder, V8, V12. She doesn't know any of that shit. She knows nothing about cars. She admitted it. She presses the pedal down and car go vroom. That's her knowledge of
That's because Karis, she's a woman.
He said it, not me.
Now, come on. It's self-explanatory. She's a woman. You gotta give her a little bit of leeway, okay? Don't worry
That's
about
what
it.
happens when you don't hire Megan Fox. You should have put Megan Fox in a NASCAR.
Yeah, her and her
right. She knows everything.
Her and her weird ass thumb, her fucking toe thumb that she's got going on.
Oh, that
Fucking toe thumb.
I didn't know about that till a couple of years ago.
I love reminding people about her toe thumb because then it means every time they look at pictures of Megan Fox, they could be like, wait a minute, I remember him say something about that toe thumb. Let me see that toe thumb real quick.
Would that be called a tome?
You're fired.
A tome?
You're fired. Get out of here. Come on. Get
Someone
out
had
of
to make
here.
that joke.
Get out of here. There's a lot more money in NASCAR than IndyCar, and she wasn't as good on road courses. Is there really more money in NASCAR?
Potentially, yeah. And I can say that because I've actually done the GNSS. Like, I entered into the fucking GNSS, and there's like no money. The only real thing that you get is, one, it's cheaper. It's like if you go to Rockingham, it was like $300 to enter, which is why I was able to get in. And you get access to like random NASCAR people, like oh fuck, the guy that Cody got access to. I've actually met him. He was there. So you get access to people who have been in the industry who are just like talent scouting, but it's ego and I guess reputation. There's no money to make it unless you are the organizer who charges money for all that shit. You're not making any money by racing in that.
Cody
None
ain't making any fucking money, so I guess it depends on who you are. This shit is all fucking.
Yeah.
It's all about being one of the good old boys. You have to fucking, yeah, you have to be part of the clique. Then you can make money, or you can be Cody and just get dicked in the ass constantly. If it's not by YouTube, it's by NASCAR. This man just can't win just can't win anything. Anyways, in a similar vein of technology that's really not good for us, did you hear about this, Karis?
What the fuck? This was an episode of Law and Order.
Let me present this idea to you, Karis. I'm gonna be the guy making the sales pitch to you right now. All right,
Please
Karis.
do Shark Tank me.
All right, Karis. I am here today with a revolutionary technology that will bring humanity into a completely new technological age. Think of one of the things that you probably neglect in your everyday life. That's right, gut health. Well, I have this revolutionary technology that can help all your problems. You see, it's a camera that inspects your poop.
You're fired. Get out.
God damn it. Okay. Well, bye, everybody. I've been fired.
See you next time.
God damn it. I tried, okay? I tried. Fucking goddamn it, Mark Rubio. Just invest. Please. I'll even give you 5% of the company. I'll give you 5% stake.
Oh, he'll I think his average offer is $250,000 and 20% stake in the company. That's like a lot of the averages that I hear.
You know what? Just side note. Apparently, one of the guys. I think it was it the? There was some guy that presented something on Shark Tank and later ended up being one of the hosts of Shark Tank. I think also there was. I don't know if it's the same guy though. It might be the same guy. It might not be the same guy. But I know that the guy that originally presented the idea of the Ring doorbell camera. I don't think they actually ended up investing much into it. Like they pretty much shot them down, and obviously the Ring cameras have gone on to be like a massive technology.
You know who did give a shit ton of money to that before it became Ring? Shaquille O'Neal invested like either $80,000 or $80 million into what was the small business.
Harris, that's a very big range here.
I don't remember. I don't remember because it was like 6 months ago. But Shaquille O'Neal saw this company was tiny and invested a shit ton of money, and then either he approached Amazon or Amazon approached the company and bought the company out and turned it into Ring. So yeah, they tried to go to Shark Tank. And Shark Tank like shot him down, but then Shaq found them and like, Yeah, I'll give you some money. Here, have some money. And just
And then,
blew up into a
and
crazy.
then he tried to break into their house and give them a Sprite cranberry.
Yes.
Yes.
He just fucking
Actually,
Kool-Aid man his way into this.
you're right, Dash. I should change my sales pitch. Okay. Retake, rewind this bitch. YouTube rewind. All right, Karis. I have a technology for you that I think you will want to invest heavily in. This will completely revolutionize human existence as we know it. My asshole.
Sold.
Yes! Yes! I knew it would work!
Sex sells. Sex sells.
I had zero luck finding that clip, even using ChatGPT. You're fired, Skytex.
Damn.
Waiting on our AI overlords to take over. Well, this is something
Dash.
that will, if we got technology like this, I mean, shit, I'm kind of waiting for it. But anyways, let's dive into this. Let's learn more about the poop camera. Kohler unveils a camera for your toilet. Home goods company Kohler recently unveiled a new device called the Dakota, a $599 camera that can be attached to your toilet bowl and take pictures of what's inside. CNET reports that Dakota analyzes these images in order to provide updates on your gut health and hydration, because it also looks at your pee, not just your poop, but obviously everybody's focusing on the poop, and to potentially detect blood, which I would get a lot of notifications for that months back, because there was a lot of blood in my stool. I'll tell you, man, that camera would have been going off like fucking DEFCON 1. I would have had like an alarm in my bathroom just blaring, blood detected, and shit. Fucking Taco Tuesday. It also comes with a rechargeable battery, a USB connection, and a fingerprint sensor to identify who's using the toilet. Because that's what I want. I want biometrically log into my toilet. I go to sit down, please log in. What the hell? The Dakota is currently available for pre-order. Huh?
What's the fingerprint? Is it your fingerprint or is the asshole the fingerprint? How's this work?
Yeah, I just like press my asshole to the sensor. It's like, hello, G Kami. It identifies the unique wrinkles of your asshole. But what happens if a dingleberry gets in the way?
Yeah, you'd be screwed.
Damn.
You have to update your fingerprint every 6 months.
No. Pre-orders come with a free anal beads. And Sonia will hand deliver it to you.
Why hand deliver? Just fire a contract that shit out.
No. She's gonna hand deliver it. But here's the kicker, Karis. Not only is this a $600 poop camera, that it gets it. But wait, there's more. You need to pay between $70 and $156 per year for a subscription. You can get
I don't.
Poop subscription, your poop analyzing subscription. If you're uneasy about the privacy implications of putting a camera right below your private parts, the company says Dakota's sensors see down into your toilet and nowhere else. Well, what if you have a massive cock like me? That might be a problem. It also notes that the resulting data is secured via end-to-end encryption. Put a pin in that, because I wrote down some notes for that. Kohler isn't the only company seeking to take pictures of your poop. We've also written about the toilet camera offered by the startup called Throne. Wait, there's more companies trying to take pictures of my shit? What are these just... I'm starting to think that these companies are ran by scat fetishists. I think that there's a connection here. Somebody's jerking off in the office. They're like, we're going to get pictures of your poop.
I gotta ask ChatGPT something. Go ahead, keep looking. There's a red flag that just went off in my head.
Well, because it's funny, because in a video that I was watching, somebody apparently asked the company directly through email about their data privacy. And yes, it is end-to-end encrypted, but with an asterisk. Apparently, the company has confirmed that they can decrypt the data themselves. And they have also confirmed that they will anonymize and sell your data to third parties. They will sell your poop data to third party companies.
So this is half data encryption between means the path uses a VPN of sorts, but it doesn't say anything about data at rest, which means probably the data sitting on the drive is not encrypted. It's only encrypted when it's in transit. That's a shitty device, in my opinion.
See what you did there? Oh, wait a minute.
Pun intended.
Wait, no, wait. We got a sound for this. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, so, man, the Karis is pulling out the funnies. At least somebody's making some jokes. I can't make all the jokes here. But somebody also brought up a very good point. What happens if 4chan gets their hands on this? You think the fappening was bad? Well, boys, are you ready for the crappening? It's coming to a theater near you. Just imagine a big data leak of just pictures of people's shit. The scat fetishists are gonna be eating good. It's gonna be an all-you-can-eat or all-you-can-shit buffet. They're gonna have content to fap to for a millennia. I know it's gonna happen. The fact that they're even confirming that they will anonymize, like, I don't care if they're gonna anonymize my data. I don't want my pictures of my shit being sold to anybody, right? That needs to go stay in the toilet bowl.
So one of the things I was looking up was in almost every state, it is generally almost federal, there are laws against setting up cameras in public restrooms or any sort of changing rooms, private places. So you take this device and you wipe the firmware out. Like some Ryan Montgomery, he's a black hat hacker, like gray hat, but like he knows how to do some hacky shit. Someone like Ryan could take this device, wipe the firmware, put their own firmware on, likely a Linux or a Unix base, and they can take advantage of the transmitter and send this data wherever they want. They can sit in a car 50 feet away and they can get all the data beamed. Oh, wait, this was done in an episode of Law & Order SVU 10 fucking years ago. And here we are. It's actually a goddamn thing. No.
We have a new business model. We will get people to buy a toilet camera and pay us monthly to take pictures of their shit. Like literally, that's what they're doing. They're literally telling you to pay $600 for a camera and then pay on a monthly basis for them to simply snap pictures of your post Taco Tuesday ecological disaster that you just dropped. And you have to pay for it. You're paying for the privilege of having some AI analyze your logs. Like it just pops up. It's like at this point, when are we gonna get the fucking shit pass? Like, hey, that was a mighty fine shit you did today. You're on your way to unlocking a new skin.
Can it be gamified? Or do I get points if I reach the new milestone? Can I get like a gift card to I don't know,
Bed Bath and Beyond?
Time? Yeah, assuming they're still in business. Yeah, like is there like a
mighty fine shit
membership?
today? It just pops up on your phone. That was a nice shit you did today. Keep it up, champ.
This is so this is like violation of HIPAA in some aspect or some sort of health violation.
Technically, no. I've seen that discussion popped up, but technically speaking, these companies, when it comes like these third-party companies, don't have to obey by HIPAA. It's a technicality.
Okay.
Unfortunately, shit-tastic. Yes.
Well, shit-tastic. That does bring up an article that I found that was actually done. It was a small app that this lady had built years ago and went to Shark Tank and got some money. She did a pet DNA testing company, and she would test the DNA of the dog or the cat or whatever and try and find out if there was like any diseases or whatnot. That company was bought out for like $50 million by a massive pharmaceutical company. If this becomes popular, this same fucking thing's going to happen. Just like 23andMe and Ancestry got bought out. This is just a startup precursor to some company that is eager to buy up data.
Wait,
it's going to have.
I just came up with a better idea. You got Ancestry.com. What about Ancestry.com?
Why isn't that a thing? Yeah.
Stonks, boys,
Ancestry.
stonks. Let's go, stonks, boys. This is the next big thing. And Ancestry.com. Get on it, boys. Easy fix. They'll put it in the paperwork for people to sign more rights away. Well, it's definitely in the terms and service. It always is. That corn chunk doesn't look good. Reach in there and palpate it. What?
Damn.
No, it's gonna see my corn. It's gonna see all the man. I wish I would have had the poop camera back when I was a kid. And I was swallowing the little metal spheres from the magnetic set.
You did that?
Yeah, yeah. They're very tiny. They're about this small. I was like 7. I was just like,
Okay. Yum.
I was like, yummy. And then a couple days later, I was taking the shit, and all I hear is cling. I was like, oh. So I looked in the toilet, and I can see slightly shiny metal poking out from the turd.
Wow.
Yep.
Some of us we had lead paint growing up. You just ate magnets.
They
It's a
were
thing, I
they
guess.
weren't magnetic themselves. They were what the magnets attached to. Okay. But
Okay, so they still had iron.
imagine if I had the poop camera for that. What would I don't even think the AI would know what to say. It'd just be like anomaly detected. Anomaly detected. Because
It would put alert in there.
yeah, it's only trained to detect things like blood, and this has actually been shown in like some screenshots. It literally like shows a notification if blood is detected in your stool.
This is I think to like Cyberpunk 2077, I think to Deus Ex, I think to the level of, yeah, we're gonna be able like Star Trek TNG where, oh, Commander Riker is not on deck 37 or whatever the fuck. Like, do they have that? Is that something that Roddenberry never wrote in? Is that you would shit in a can and then the computer would assess it, and then Beverly Crusher would get a notification. I see you've started having blood in your stool. Is there anything going on? Yeah, it's fine. I just had I just manifested some Taco Bell in the replicator last week. It's fine.
Like, do we really need a camera to analyze your gut health? How much is a camera really gonna be able to say? Like, oh, you got blood. Well, yeah, I can see the blood. Trust me, I know when the blood comes out when I wipe my ass and I just see crimson red like I just hit my period. That was happening to me months ago. I would literally shit. I look in the toilet bowl and it would just be the water would just be red. I'm like, oh, well, I guess there's shit in my there's blood in my shit. I don't think I don't think I need a camera to tell me that there's blood in the toilet bowl. I think I can see it with my own 2 eyes that there's blood in the toilet bowl. What else is it gonna be able to tell me? It's not gonna be able. It's not like it's gonna be able to measure the consistency. Oh yeah. Oh, we detected diarrhea. Oh yeah. Well, it's not like I didn't know that whenever I felt water coming out my ass. Thank you, poop camera. I wasn't aware that I was shitting like volcanic ash out my ass because I ate way too many hot Cheetos and hot wings.
You took the 1 chip challenge 3 times.
Hey, I would do that. I ain't no bitch.
Ugh.
Taco turds are coming out. Yeah. We detected Taco Bell in your shit.
So like, is it not it's a camera, but is it also going to take like an aerosol sample as well?
I don't think so. I think it's literally just a camera. It's literally just a camera pointed down into the toilet bowl. That's literally all it is.
This is dumb. This is fucking stupid.
It is stupid, and it's way too damn expensive. Who's gonna buy this? The only thing that should be attached to your toilet is a bidet. That's it. You don't need to attach anything else to your toilet. Like, I don't even see like rich people wanting to buy this stupid thing. Cause like, why? Once again, what will this be able to do that's actually going to change your life? Do you really need a camera to tell you that your gut health is not good? I think you would know if you're pushing logs out your ass. I think you're going to know if something is not feeling right. You know.
This is for people who can't afford healthcare. There was
but they can afford a $600 camera.
It's the idea of micro gouging. These big CEOs, they know, or they believe that the average person can't really afford healthcare as much as they could like 10, 15 years ago. So they built this thing that, oh, it's only $70 a year. You pay that much for a video game, right? You can afford this thing, surely. And so they come up with it. And then, okay, so you detect an anomaly. What then? Like, we still can't afford the
Oh,
healthcare if we got to go to a
maybe
doctor.
maybe 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 it will feed into WebMD, so it'll detect something and be like,
Ugh.
oh, by the way, you're gonna die in 7 days.
Oh, geez, it's the newest form of the ring. Instead of watching a video, you had a push, and you're gonna get a call. 7 days. Click.
This camera would be perfect for people like I've probably talked about this before, but there was some YouTuber. He was like a blind guy, and essentially he would make videos. He had like, I don't know how to, it had to be a fetish. I don't know if it was ever confirmed like outright, but you can kind of assume. But like his whole thing would be like he'd make videos asking people to record themselves in the bathroom, like the audio. He was blind, he couldn't see. So he'd record the audio of them going into the bathroom. He wants to hear them unbuckling their belt, and I think taking a shit. He wants to hear the entire process from belt off to dropping log, so he can review the sound. He'd be like, that was a very nice sound of poop you did there. This is a
Go
real
to a
thing.
fucking airport. You I work in international regional airports. I hear things that happen in those bathrooms. Oh boy, you hear the and you hear sounds. I'm not going to mimic all of them, but you hear fucking sounds in them bathrooms.
Yeah, you
And
go in
this
there,
guy
you
wants
hear somebody in there just hyperventilating. They're just you can tell that they're rocking back and forth, and they're just like expelling demons. They're like, dear God, get it out of me! They're just like, and you're just like, okay,
the power of Christ compels you.
I think I'll go to a different terminal's bathroom. I think I walked into something I don't want to be a part of. They're exercising demons out their asshole.
They take the pants, the shirt, and the socks off. And
Oh
they're just
yeah,
like,
dude,
they're fighting for their
you see them
lives.
slung over the stall wall because they just need it. They're just overheating their body. They're really just expelling something fierce straight out of their colon. Oh man, and I've probably been. I'm pretty sure I've been that guy before, who's in the stall just like, oh God, I shouldn't have eaten that pizza. Oh,
That's
that
at near the end of closing night.
yes. Look, there's been times where I think it was one of the times where I had the hottest wings from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I was in some of the worst pain I've ever been in. It felt like somebody was lighting my stomach on fire. Like it was just
Oh,
hot fucking charcoal just blazing on fire as it was moving through my fucking intestines. When it came out my ass, it felt like somebody took a fucking match, fucking poured kerosene on the rim of my asshole and just lit it ablaze.
oh, so you have the 3 stages of burn.
Yeah, in the
There,
mouth,
there's
stomach, asshole.
there are certain like European foods. There's a famous video with Jesse Cox from years ago. He ate like some chips. They literally had the warning 3 stages of burn, where it burns going in, it burns in the stomach, and it burns coming out. And he fucking ate those. And we're like, oh, we'll hear about the follow up in 2 days, Jesse. Yeah.
MD, I'm pretty sure you can click X on that little watermark in the bottom of the YouTube player if it's covering my mouth. I forgot about that. Oh well. Anyways, this is one of the stupidest technologies I think I've seen come out
Kohler.
like in the entire year.
Fucking Kohler, the people who make faucets and showers and like aerators for the faucet bits.
That's what that's
Like
what they
fucking
make.
Kohler. Yeah, Kohler. They're a like a bathroom manufacturer, because I used to do resets at Ace Hardware store, and on a lot of the products we'd put in are made by Kohler, or at least are like distributed by Kohler. And like the little ring that goes under the faucet that like dispels and makes the water look all weird, that's called an aerator. It's a stupid little like filter. Kohler makes those. So yeah, they're a bathroom manufacturing company. So it makes sense why they would be doing this, but it doesn't make sense why they'd be doing a fucking camera.
Like the last place you want to have a camera is in the bathroom. That is literally the least place that you would ever want to have a camera. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, let's not only put a camera in the bathroom, let's put it literally in the toilet bowl so it can film your shit directly in 4K. I want to know the resolution. I need somebody to do a review on this thing. What is the resolution of your shit? Can I download the shit videos for later? Can I go into the app and be like, all right, I want to see that shit I did on Sunday, November 2nd, 2025, and then just sit there and put it up on the big screen. You gotta like AirPlay it. Like, hey guys, look at this massive log. You have like receipts.
Wow. Yeah.
Now you can pull up receipts instead of being like, hey guys, I took this massive shit the other day. I can be like, hey guys, look at this massive shit I took. Look, I can play it in 4K for everybody.
So scroll up on it. They show the device, don't they?
Yeah. This hangs on the bowl. This hangs outside the bowl, and this is the camera. Is there a microphone on this? I wonder if there's a microphone.
There's a charger. It's a so there on the right, to the right of it, there are two metal pins. They look very similar to like that. So that's probably how you'll charge the thing.
Oh God, I would not want to have to touch this thing. That was the last thing I would want to have to do is like people are gonna be like, but it's all the way up there. Well, you've never been me. Sometimes that shit is like a goddamn shotgun blast. That shit's coming out like buckshot. You know, when you get that explosive diarrhea and it's just like poof, just fans out. Like imagine having to pull this thing, like take this thing off the toilet, and you know that even if you can't see it, it's covered in like particulate matter of fecal. Ugh, because you know how they say when you flush your toilet, it sends like microscopic like fecal matter up into the sky. So technically, it's like this thing where it's like you should cover your toothbrush. I don't cover my toothbrush, but you should do that because when you flush the toilet, it sends little bits of particles of poop up in the air. Blah blah blah. But this thing is like right there at ground zero. This thing is gonna be disgusting. I want somebody to buy this thing, and then after like a couple weeks of using it, hit it with like a cotton swab, and like put it in a petri dish. I want somebody to analyze the bacteria that's on this thing. Oh God.
Bones did not entire, but there was a little episode of Bones where they have to go to. How is it? I don't even remember the guy's name, but it was the guy. They went to his house because they had to do something, and Bones walks into his bathroom, and he's got his toilet lid up, and she turns around and like scolds the fuck at him. It's like, you leave your toilet lid up, and you're gonna get all this shit on your like toothbrush, and I'm just like, ha ha ha. Booth, that was his name. It's like, ha ha, Booth, you're an idiot. You left your toilet lid up. You got
Skytex, you're not getting one of these because you'll be banned from the platform instantly. Somebody will see what you produced in that toilet bowl, and they'll be like, all right, cut this man off. Nope. This is beyond human comprehension. It'll be like looking at Cthulhu, having to look at your poop. No, thank you. You're gonna get banned. You're gonna be the first man banned from the poop camera. Yep. So it'll be a moment in history. Someone once told me sometimes you gotta wipe the toilet's ass too, and it kind of changed the way I saw it. What? Wipe the toilet's ass? You should never be getting poop should never be getting up out of the toilet. And although I've seen this before, I believe when I was living with my parents, my stepdad's cousin, I swear to you, I once saw poop on the back side of the toilet, you know, where the hinge is for the toilet seat. I'm like, how do you get poop up there? If your ass is on the toilet seat, at worst it should be maybe shooting around the sides of the bowl. It should never be getting to the back side of the toilet. Like, what are you doing? Are you hovering? Are you just sitting there like just hovering above it? Like, yeah. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. There are warning signs that I've seen. No joke, actual fucking warning signs telling people to not like bend over blast, to sit a certain way. Like, people made these fucking warning signs to put in public bathrooms, and they made that warning sign because someone actually fucking did what they're warning you to not do. It's
God
disgusting.
damn. Does your sugar daddy have 24 access to your toilet camera? No, but that'll be extra. That'll be extra. All right, sugar daddy, if you would like to have access to my poop camera, that's gonna it's gonna cost you an extra monthly fee. Gotta make that money back somehow.
Oh fuck.
I waited too long before squatting. That's the barely made it scenario. I mean, I've had some close calls, but I don't think I've ever been to like, I've had those moments where like you can feel it, your gut, you can feel it, like it's DEFCON 1 situation, right? And you're like, and you're running to the toilet, and as soon as you get those pants down and sit your ass down, it's just like, oh, and it's just fucking shot, just an RPG just went off of just a torrent of shit.
You become the scene from Dumb and Dumber that many of us grew up on.
Oh god, that's gonna be a new category on Twitch. Poop cameras. Only poops.
I was just thinking the OnlyFans cam is gonna fucking explode.
An old hippie woman tried to convince me that going number 2 while standing was healthier. Look, I'm not saying I like putting my fucking bare ass down on public toilet seats, but like, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not fucking hovering while I'm trying to take a shit. No, thank you.
Who's the one that said, Matt, actually, it's the opposite. The Japanese actually have found, I think it was the Japanese, found the best way to sit is you want to squat, because your colon and everything are loosened up and are a lot easier. Our toilets, like Europe and the US, like, we sit the worst fucking way possible.
This is true.
It's very unergonomic.
We literally we like literally like put a hinge in our fucking intestines.
Yeah. So we don't do it properly. Squatting down, like almost to the point of sitting on the floor, is actually the best way in order to do that. But I think it's, like I said, I think only the Japanese and maybe a handful of other Eastern countries do that.
Oh, wait. Karis, are you saying that the Indians do it right? Because they just squat on the street and just let it rip.
They might be ahead of the curve.
Oh my god, I never thought about it like that. India has been figuring it out the whole time. Holy shit, literally. Holy shit.
Why do you think they have a whole celebration for it? It's like, yay, I do it. Let's celebrate.
That's cow shit, Karis. That's not human shit. Come on. Get with the times.
Who can tell the difference?
Ahead of the curb or on the curb? Both.
Yes.
Both, yes. It's to make the shit slinging festivals easier to organize. Yeah, allegedly. Be careful. I don't want angry Indians in my comment section. That's the last thing I need. They're gonna call me stupid and dumb. You stupid American. Okay, buddy. What's your GDP? All right, that's okay. Shut up. I don't speak to GDP. Your GDP needs to be at this level to speak to me. Okay? Allegedly, yes, allegedly. It's not confirmed. Also, to keep with the trend, or the what's the word? To keep with the topic of technology that's unneeded and dystopian, I saw this coming up. Subaru owners are ticked about in-car pop-up ads for Sirius XM. Subaru owners are reporting full-screen Sirius XM pop-up ads appearing on their infotainment systems while driving, sometimes even overriding Apple CarPlay. Subaru says the ads appear only twice a year, but frustrated drivers argue the practice is distracting, unsafe, and a sign of an industry trend that's likely to get worse. The drive reached out to Subaru for a comment on the marketing tactics. A company spokesman responded, "We will discuss those messages in an upcoming meeting and will always consider customer feedback." Bullshit. And this is the first we've heard of those issues. Those messages only occur twice a year, around Memorial Day and Thanksgiving, to alert customers that all channels are available to them for about 2 weeks. That
That seems legal lies.
I mean, I'm not surprised by their justification, but people have been saying that this is going to happen whenever they put the big fat screens into the cars, and then they had them phoning home with the manufacturer. People saw that there was going to be a future where, you know, you're driving and you get an ad like, go into McDonald's today and buy the McRib, or buy ribbed wallet. Go to ribbed-wallet.com today. Look,
Do it.
Look, that I'm okay for. If we can get a ribbed wallet ad on somebody's car infotainment screen, that's okay. But everything else is not okay. But it doesn't matter if it's twice a year. It's still dystopian. The only place that I should be seeing ads or having ads at all is on the radio and on a billboard. Not on my fucking screen on my car that I spent tens of thousands of dollars for. Especially while I'm driving. Especially if it overrides my CarPlay or Android Auto to put this ad up on screen. So now you're in an unsafe condition. What if you needed your infotainment system for the maps or something else? Now you have this distracting ad that just interrupted you. You could get into a fucking wreck. What if you have to fucking fiddle with something while you're driving to fix it? That's what they're counting on. They know that you're driving and that you're not going to be able to do anything. So you're more likely to look at the ad instead of dismissing it, or at least instantly. That is. I don't know. This is just dumb.
If I'm driving down I-5 and I've got one of these fucking screens and I'm going 65, the speed limit's 70, so I'm going 70. And I'm going to a place that I've never been, and I need to take a specific exit. What if I haven't memorized that exit? And if the ad is 30 seconds, and I need that 30 seconds to figure out where the exit is, and I miss my exit, can I then legally sue the manufacturer for inhibiting my ability to drive?
Should be able to.
Questions for Legal Eagle.
Yeah, that's actual bullshit. Twice a year. It should be 0 times a year. It's my fucking car. I don't want ads in it. Like, this is I don't think this is not a controversial opinion, at least for anybody but the suits at these companies. Nobody wants ads on their fucking car's infotainment screen. Like, at this point, along with other things that car manufacturers are doing, it's going to become a legitimate practice for people to just start jailbreaking their cars. Isn't that insane? Yep. Like, people used to jailbreak consoles, jailbreak handhelds, jailbreak their phones. People are legitimately going to have to jailbreak a car because manufacturers keep locking them out of things and adding features and making the experience of owning the car intrusive to the point where I'm going to have to jailbreak a fucking car. A car.
You wouldn't jailbreak a car. You wouldn't download a car.
Yeah, it's literally going to become a point where you have to download a car. Like, it's insanity. And to go along with this, there was just a recent story in the same vein of manufacturers going way too far with locking consumers out of being able to do things with their cars. There was a recent story where on one of these, like, I think Hyundai electric vehicles, it was reported that you can't even do your own brakes because you need the specialized software, which only dealers and authorized people are going to have access to. You have to have the specialized software to do the brakes because they will not let you release the e-brake yourself. Only if you have the specialized software can you release the e-brake so that you can replace the fucking brake rotors or the brake pads. That's fucking ridiculous. Of course it's going to get hacked, and it should. Because that's fucking ridiculous. I got to go to a fucking dealer to change my brakes? My brakes? That's the most one of the aside from an oil change, that's one of the most basic things that somebody can easily learn how to do on their car. And somehow a manufacturer has found a way to fuck you there.
The oil change and just even checking the oil and the transmission, that's already gone. I found that out like about a year ago. The dipstick in new models gone. It's replaced with a sensor. Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah.
It's already happened. We've already passed the point of plausible deniability. You can't check your shit. I mean, like, sure, you can go into the system and it'll tell you, oh, you're like at 98%. But no, we're used to like, put it back in.
There's
Oh, there's my level.
there's
Okay.
cars that don't even have a dipstick, but that's been going on for a while. That's not anything new. But there's cars that don't even
Yeah.
have a fucking oil dipstick, which is not really
Yep.
it's not really related to technology. That's just fucking car manufacturers being fucking dumb and being like, we have upscale cars. Our customers would never do such a thing as opening their engine bay. That's for
Bullshit.
plebs. You know, we only serve upscale customers who would never have a need to check the dipstick.
Jay fucking Leno changes his own in oil.
Well, to be
cars that
fair, he has old ass cars.
because he likes them.
He likes them. Did you know that they were literally trying to pass a bill in California called the Leno Law to try to retroactively fix the law when it comes to classic cars when in emissions testing? Because right now I think it's like a car has to be like 25 years or older to be exempt from emissions testing, and if you're not at that threshold, your car has to meet the emissions standards as if the car was brand new. Like a fucking multiple decades old car. A car old enough to fucking drink, mind you, has to pass emissions as if it just rolled off the factory line. And they were trying to pass a bill called the Leno Law to where we can extend so like cars are like if they're 35 or if they're like a certain amount of years old, they are completely exempt from all emissions.
Good.
And it's because of people like Leno, because he spends a lot of time and he's rich. He can kind of deal with the trouble of getting parts custom made and stuff like that. But the average person, God forbid you have like a 1970s or like a 1980s vehicle. Good luck finding parts for it. Good luck.
The 76 Shelby, you'd be fucked.
Yeah, you would be. And California has the most stringent emission standard. I mean, it's California, so what do you expect, right? That's just par for the course. I remember when I was in Florida, and I found out that I don't even think Florida has emissions testing at all. Because my brother's friend was just driving around with a small evap leak, check engine light on, in his Honda.
It's not just state related. I'm in what's called, well, I'm not going to say the county, but there's a county next to me in Washington called Clark. Clark County does emissions testing the same way that California does. And I found that out. I'm like, what? They didn't do that in the 90s, but they do it now. So, yeah, if I go to live in that county, it's like living in California, kind of.
Disgusting.
Nothing.
That's what you get for being a disgusting Yankee. You had it coming. Fucking Northerners. God damn it. Y'all call soda pop. Yeah. What is wrong with y'all? It's soda.
I don't drink it.
It's soda, Karis, not pop. If I ever hear you say pop, I'm gonna pop you on your ass cheeks. On your
I might have called it pop when I was a child. Can I have a pop? Like I might have called it that in the 90s. But now like I don't drink it, so it's not part of my like regular terminology. I should call like life.
What's even better, because here in Texas, we just call everything Coke. Hey, give me a Coke. What? Coke or soda? Yes. Everything's Coke. Dr. Pepper, Coke. Sprite, that's a Coke. Coke, that's a Coke. Everything's a Coke.
Coke.
Yeah, Coke. You go to Houston? Hey, can I get a Coke? What kind? Yes.
They bring out they unfold some foil with a white powder. There you go. Oh.
Yes. It's all for obfuscation. It gives us plausible deniability. The cop is like, so I heard you were asking for Coke. Yeah, Coca-Cola. Oh, okay. Go on your way, citizen. My bad. I misjudged you.
They
It's
won't even
all
do the
part of the
breathalyzer.
plan. Breathalyzer. I don't think, Karis, I don't think that's how that works. I don't think you can breathalyze cocaine.
No, I'm thinking weed. Some of them, like I've heard of experimentation
No,
of
you
doing
can't
breathalyzers for
breathalyze weed either. At least not like only thing you can breathalyze is alcohol. You have to do a drug test or an actual like blood test for that.
Uh,
A blood test or urine test, whatever, either or.
I can't speak too much to this, but the technology exists to aerosolize and detect drugs. It exists. It's not on the public market, but it does exist. I have seen it.
Fartilizer, yeah.
It's just not.
Hey, sir, I'm gonna need you to fart into this machine. I need to know if you've been illegally eating Taco Bell. I need you to squeeze your ass cheeks and let that sphincter vibrate.
Here's a thought. Not everyone here has probably seen Demolition Man, which is from like I think 96 or something like that. It takes place in 2035, and Taco Bell took over. It won the fast food chain. Like that's the plot of the movie. We all know what Taco Bell is. Well, in the world of
Expired
Demolition
meat?
Man, like probably, but like we know what Taco Bell is now. In the fictional world of Demolition Man in 2035, one of the things that's illegal is spicy foods. Why does Taco Bell exist then?
Wait, what? How can you? I would die. I love spicy food. My colon doesn't. That's why I fucking probably shit so much blood. But I love spicy food. You like what? That's definitely a future created by white people because we don't season our
actually
food.
is. Like, the guy who created his name was Cocteau, and like go watch the Red Letter
Cocteau?
Media review.
Cocteau?
Not Coctua, Cocteau.
Cocteau? That's a horrible name.
It is. It really is. That has one of the best jokes in the film.
Would you rather have a toe that's a cock or a cock that's a toe?
No comment. One of the best gags in that movie, though, is there's the morality law, which is you can't swear, and there are people that swear occasionally, and they Chikame, you are fined 1 credit for violating the verbal morality clause.
Oh no! I swear it again. Oh, I'm gonna get pulled away by the government.
This movie, there's like people will swear and you'll hear this fucking alarm just going off. You have fined 1 credit for like it's a gag to the whole fucking movie. There'll be like a serious tension point. Sylvester Stallone's in it. He's like, you didn't do the fucking thing. John Spartan, you are. It's so. It's a great fucking movie. Like, go watch the Red Letter Media movie or a review of it. If you don't want to watch the movie, it's a great movie though. I highly recommend it.
You know what's even funnier? If you like degenerate anime, there's an anime that's basically I think it's like something a future where dirty jokes are illegal or something like that, and basically it's just a future where basically sexual expression is very heavily suppressed. I think they even ban like all like pornography and stuff like that, and very degenerate anime. There's literally a part where the protagonist is essentially raped by by one of the female characters, and it's played up as comedy. She like breaks it because she goes like insane one day, and she just like constantly tries to sexually assault him throughout the show. Like breaks into his house, all kinds of shit. I love anime. Only in Japan can they make comedy out of a man getting sexually assaulted. Hell yeah, Japan. Never change. Oh, Lord.
I've heard of some weird animes that have
it's called
Shimoneta.
Shimoneta. That's what it's called.
Okay, I gotta write that down if I can. Shimoneta?
I think so. Like it gets so raunchy that they have a part where they have to actually censor things. I don't know if there's an uncensored version, but it basically goes into hentai territory. The only thing that makes it not hentai is that they censor, like they put on like not like the pixelation censor, but like they had to put like pictures over like the protagonist's penis and her titties and shit.
Do they do the thing where, like, if there's a room full of blood, they have to switch it to white or something like
I
that?
don't think any anime does that. I've seen some pretty gruesome animes.
Supposedly one did that where there was a scene where, like, this guy and this girl, like, they had a fight or something, and they were, like, just nearly dying, and it was like this isometric overhead shot, and it's supposed to be a scene with, like, blood on the floor, but someone changed it to white, and it looks like just
That
the
makes it
biggest fucking
worse.
orgy.
That makes it look worse. Because now I'm like, wait a minute, what happened here? This looks like me after No Nut November ended. When Destroy Dick December. Hey boys, don't forget it is Destroy Dick December. So be sure to let your cum fly. All over the all over the trailer wall. Sponsored by yours truly, G Kami. Oh Lord. Yeah, you heard it here, folks. I'm gonna break into another trailer house and come on the wall. Man, I remember I was in Dawn's VC and I was telling that story, and people kept thinking that I was lying. They're like, "No, you didn't do that." I'm like, "Yes, I did." They're like, why are you admitting to it?" I'm like, "Because I don't care." It's like not that big a deal. Like I just broke and entered and came on the wall. It's not that big a deal. I was a child. It don't matter. I have immunity.
The statute of limitations for certain minor infractions expires after a certain period.
The statute of erectations. There we go.
Erectate. Yeah.
Yep.
This is
Anyways.
stupid though. Yeah, this Subaru thing, this is fucking bullshit. It's not going to end with just 2 ads. 2 ads is just to get you comfortable with it. It's going to turn into 4, 6, 8, 32. Eventually you're going to have to pay for an upgraded subscription so you don't get the fucking ads, just like Netflix or Hulu or something.
Nope. If that feature starts, I'm just going to fucking jailbreak my car. I don't want ads in my vehicle. Fuck you. There's a reason why I pay for YouTube Premium and SoundCloud Go. I don't want ads. I pay for these subscriptions just to avoid having my shit interrupted with ads. No, thank you. Dang it, the sawmill is full. I have more wood than I can use. I got lots of wood, trust me. Anyways, you know what? We need some good news though. We've been talking a lot about a lot of bad news. How about some good news? Here's some good news from the gaming space for once. Helldivers 2, new slim version saves 131 gigabytes of space on your hard drive. They were able to slim down the file size of Helldivers 2 by 85%.
By just compressing everything.
They were able to get it all the way down to 23 gigabytes from 154 gigabytes. That's a lot. I didn't even know that I didn't even know Helldivers 2 was 154 gigabytes.
Neither did I.
I didn't even realize it. That's fucking insanity. How does that work on Steam? So I got to update it. So I update it and it just I haven't updated
Suddenly
it in a while.
you have more space.
Yeah, suddenly I have more space. Now only if Call of Duty would follow suit, because they are very much guilty of bloating their games to fucking Kingdom Come.
Oh, a hell of them. Yeah. What was it? Demonologist is 50 gigs. That's a simple ghost hunting game. Like, what the fuck are you doing? These are not the biggest maps.
I'll tell you what the problem is, Karis. The death of physical media. Back when we had Blu-ray discs and DVDs, developers were forced to get that file size down. But ever since digital distribution became the main player in video games, now developers are like, oh, we don't need to compress everything and try to optimize it to get it to fit onto a disc. We can just bloat it all to hell. Because most fucking Blu-ray discs that you buy for your PS5 don't even have the game on it. I think we did a report on some game where it was like less than, like maybe a couple gigabytes was on the actual disc. You had to download the rest of it online, which is fucking stupid. That's probably the main culprit. It's laziness, and it's also just complacency because they don't need to compress things. I think somebody was saying that the way that Helldivers 2 did it is they had a bunch of files that were duplicated across the overall file structure, because something about like they had to do that for hard drive optimization, because people that were stuck on a hard drive needed to have the files in multiple places so that when the hard drive was looking for it, it didn't have to
Hold on.
to go as far. I believe that's what somebody was saying is the technical reasons why Helldivers 2 was duplicating their files. But I think now they're just trying to say, hey, if you don't have an SSD, then you're just shit out of luck. Which, to be fair, based, if you're still on a hard drive in 2025, although they're going to get more expensive to buy SSDs, but don't worry about that. But if you're still playing games on a hard drive, what are you fucking doing with your life? Do you enjoy cock and ball torture?
So like, I'm going to presume that if they have to duplicate shit, that, well, one, that's using the BitSquid engine, which I've never used it, but I do understand that, like, if you have a master directory and if you need to access folders next to that directory, typically you can kind of fuddle around with the way that you do, like, to change directory command. But I guess if you need to go outside of your directory, you're a little fucked probably. So if you need something that was in another zip code of your directory, you couldn't get to it because that's just how they developed
Well,
the game, I guess.
it says right here, the original file size was significantly larger because the developers were duplicating game assets to improve load times on mechanical hard drives. And this was only for PC, by the way. Since the console version, I believe, is not on the old consoles. I think it's only on PS5 and Xbox One. Those were optimized for SSDs because obviously those consoles use SSDs. But the PC version, I guess they were trying to account for the fact that some people in the year of our fucking Lord are for some reason still loading games on their hard drives. I don't know why. Like, at this point, there's no excuses. Like,
or they're cheaper or lazy.
There's no excuses for fucking playing games on a hard drive. The only thing I use my hard drives for is for mass storage, and that's what you should be doing. If you're still playing games off of a hard drive, then you, my friend, must enjoy cock and ball torture. You have to.
This actually does make me wonder now. Like, okay, so they were doing things so literally you would have shit on different spaces, so the game engine would literally be able to find it quicker on the spinner. I want to test this out with a handful of games. Like, I want to build a small tiny computer or something, or like put a physical drive on there, put something really fucking complicated like what do I got in here? Like Batman Arkham Asylum on just a platter disc and see if it just goes fucking ape shit with it. I need to test that.
So, well, I mean, it's worth the testing. I would watch that. You know, I'm sure it's already been done, but I'd watch it nonetheless. But now the only thing I have to say is, I wish that they would optimize the actual game itself. Helldivers 2 is still one of the most fucking, it hammers my PC to this day. If I load that game up, it somehow hammers my PC harder than Battlefield 6. Like, that game is no fucking joke when it comes to how hard it fucking hammers your CPU. It fucking destroys your CPU. And not only that, because they're on the outdated game engine, it's still lacking pretty much any of the modern features like DLSS, FSR, things like that that could help people with lesser hardware. So it's good that they got the file size down. I just wish that they would optimize the game itself.
Aren't the maps really fucking big in that game? Like, really big?
Yeah. Yes and no. I don't know. I don't think that's I don't know. Because most of it's procedurally generated anyways.
Okay. Because I'm thinking, like, if the GPU is going to handle like a lot of the texturizing, but the CPU still has to actually build the geometry of the land and like pull scripting of where it's going to put this
then what
bit of rock.
What about No Man's Sky then? No Man's Sky literally procedurally generates an entire universe, and that game runs much better.
It's got to be engine related. What is
Remember that? I think they were using weren't they
engine?
using like what was it? It's some really outdated engine that's like dead now. I forget exactly what engine it was. I think we looked it up during one Tism Thursday, but it's something that's not even that doesn't even have any support from the ones that made the engine anymore. They're on some outdated shit.
What is the only it's supposedly completely proprietary, which means they could have
No,
the physics are Havoc.
it's based on another engine that's no longer got any support. They might have tweaked the engine themselves, but it is based on another engine. I think it's like I believe it was like yeah, I forget. I think we looked it up at one point, but I don't remember.
It's while the game is known to use the Havoc's physics engine for physics, it was built using Unity.
Unity.
It was on Unity. They probably moved away from it.
Yeah, I don't think it's on
This
Unity.
guy
If it
developed
was on
using-
Unity, it would actually have modern features because Unity is actually up to date. Like shit, at this point, I almost would wish that they would just put it on Unreal. I mean, it can't be the performance can't be any worse. Okay, the performance can't be any worse by moving it to Unreal. The performance is already not very good. So I don't know. But I'm just an armchair developer. I don't know nothing about game development. What am I, Threat Interactive? I don't know shit.
The Soul engine, apparently it's a modified version of that now. But yeah, I can't find anything on its early days.
Yeah, I thought I remember them being on some other like dead engine, but it's been a while since I really looked into it. Regardless, to say this is still good news that that they're able to slim it down. I didn't know that the PC version was exclusively extremely bloated just for people on a hard drive. Like, I'm sorry, at this point, if you're on a hard drive, it's time to upgrade. I think Cyberpunk literally has a setting in the settings called like HDD mode, which I don't know what exactly it does, but basically you're supposed to click that if you're running the game off of a hard drive. It probably like optimizes how it loads assets, you know, to account for the slower seek times or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably like spaces things out in the it probably tells it to copy certain assets, like really heavily used assets, to certain folder, because what that'll do is it'll then copy that to later down the hard drive in literally on the physical fucking platter, so it doesn't have to like go all the way back to the front of the platter. It can just be like, oh, it's right here in the platter. I can just grab it. That's what I'm guessing it does.
Probably. So, but that's still good news regardless. Now something just kind of funny that I heard about recently. This is just today in fucking autism. Trademark. Today in autism, viral video shows a man giving out machetes to homeless people in Louisiana, which apparently it's not just machetes. He was giving out machetes and alcohol to homeless people in Louisiana for some reason. It says Keith Castillo, who goes by POV Wolfie, what is he, a fucking furry, on social media, recently posted videos of him handing out 18-inch machetes and alcohol to homeless individuals in New Orleans. Of course it's fucking New Orleans. Of course it's New Orleans. It's always New Orleans. New Orleans is like the Florida of Louisiana. That's where all the crazy shit happens. That's where the voodoo shit happens and whatnot. Castillo claims that handing out these items is for the unhoused individuals. Oh, we gotta be unhoused individuals. You know, the homely challenged. You know what I mean? we gotta be politically correct. We don't call them homeless. We don't call them bums, Karis. They are the homely challenged. It's for the unhoused individuals' benefits. Yet he captioned one video, keeping the homeless in the streets. Based. Many are calling Castillo's stunt dangerous and ultimately just an attempt to go viral. Duh. Do you not understand how this shit works? This is how the cheese is made. And became an influencer through shock value. I don't know. I just found this kind of funny. Obviously, you can see how this might be a recipe for disaster. It's not illegal, but it's definitely a recipe for disaster. What's the last thing you want homeless people having is alcohol, because most of them already have substance abuse problems. That's how and a lot of them ended up that way because of substance abuse problems. And not only did you give them alcohol, but now they have a deadly weapon. So ain't that great? It reminds me, there was a story from, like, I think the UK, where there was like a man that went on like a machete, like, what's the word? Went on machete spree. Yeah, machete spree in some like suburban neighborhood in the UK. Like, they just went around fucking just slicing and dicing at people. I think he killed like a 13 or 14-year-old child who was just walking down the street and had his headphones on. He just went up and just, I think, beheaded him too. I love the UK. Wow. Yeah, they say guns are a problem. You know what? I'd rather be shot by a gun than have my head chopped off with a machete. I don't know. That's just me. I think I'll take the bullet. A machete doesn't sound like a good way to go, if you ask me.
No, I was looking up like city ordinances or state ordinances. There are, but the thought that I had is like, is this one of those tests to see if it's, because usually, like,
it's a social experiment, Karis.
It was not just that, but like there's been people who they've decided to set up like their own food bank, and they want to give out food to the homeless, or they set up like, a kitchen, and they end up getting arrested for giving out food to the homeless. And they're hit with like all kinds of citations.
Do not feed the wild animals.
And well, I was thinking, like, so is it more legal to give the homeless weapons than it is to give them food? Is that what the social experiment is?
Let's see. I believe the police actually commented on this. Let's see if it says it in here. Castillo says that he is technically not doing anything illegal, and that he does not believe he is doing anything immoral, nor that the homeless people he hands the blades out to will use them to harm anyone. I kind of doubt that, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I definitely would not want to be giving homeless people just a sharp object that they can use for evil. Every villain is lemons. Evil. I have a friend in the UK, and they fuck their cousins and sisters more than people in Alabama. That's why people in the UK have fucked up teeth. I say as I have pretty fucked up teeth. Anyways, is he trying to get them to clear some swampland he bought in a really good real estate deal? Yeah, maybe that's why. Because it is Louisiana. Maybe he just wants them to go over there and chop down some swamp. Just you know?
This is the cover. He really wanted to hire them. Like, they were all in front of like a Home Depot or something. He wanted to hire them to clear out a swamp. And PD showed up and they said, "Oh no, I'm just doing a social experiment. It's fine." And he's like, "Shit, damn it, that was gonna fucking go viral."
This story reminds me of this dumb shit I saw from Critical's channel. But essentially, there was there's this video that it was some YouTube prankster, and here's the kicker. Apparently, this YouTube prankster was one of the good ones. Like, he didn't do like the type of pranks that most other pranksters do. You know, the ones that are bordering on straight up assault and harassment. But he was actually one of the good ones. But then out of nowhere, he posted a Instagram video. And let's just see. Are you ready for this? If you guys don't like bad things happening to animals, then I don't know, look away. But you need to see how messed up this is.
You are going to Mars.
That's a possum.
Yes. Oh
no.
My God! Bam!
And then it just hits the ground hard. Now it does walk away, but it's obviously limping
Oh,
like
man.
a motherfucker.
Oh, what do we got here? A possum.
This man posted a video of him setting up a trap for a possum to launch him into the fucking stratosphere. And he made a comedic video with comedic music and reactions to it. I'm sitting here like, this man is a serial killer in the making. How can you film this? No, how can you set up the trap? You know, go through the process of setting up the trap, then set up the equipment, then film you launching this random possum, then get back to the editing den, start editing this video, do your reactions to it, then press post. And throughout that entire process, you never think, should I post a video of animal cruelty for comedy on YouTube? Like, what did he think was going to happen? Does he think people just are just gonna be like, oh yeah, that was hilarious. You really pranked that possum. You show that possum who's boss, that random animal that's just minding his own business, you know, doing what possums do and climbing around being possums. And now he's been launched into the fucking air, is most likely now going to die.
Yeah, this person went through many points of the production. He thought this through. That was the first crime. He thought of this. And then he had to get the materials for it. Then he probably had to do some tests on it. Like maybe he put a little doll in there or something like that. And fling! Okay, I need to increase the tension on it. This went through some trial and error before the video got put up. This guy is Dexter Morgan in the making.
This guy is legitimately psychopathic if he thinks that this was a good move. Like, firstly, what did the possums do? Possums are not that bad, okay? They look a little bit weird. They can be a little bit creepy looking at times. But you know what? I've had my mind changed about possums. Some of them are kind of cute. They look like big rats, but some of them are kind of cute, like raccoons, you know? And possums are not really all that aggressive of an animal. They get a bad rep. They're not that bad. All the slander against opossums needs to stop. They deserve some sympathy, okay? But this possum literally had no idea what he got himself into. He was just chilling. It wasn't even like he was taking down like a possum that was, I don't know, going after his animals or destroying his property. It was just a random possum just strolling along, doing his business in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden he finds himself getting fucking skydiving lessons without a parachute. It's just messed up.
Yep.
People have no brain cells. This generation is, say it, weed and lack of sex. Yes. I agree. Ross Creations is the name of the YouTuber, and he's been named and shamed by old Critical, and for good reason. Because this is just gross, man. Like, how could you upload this? Like, Jake Paul, or was it Logan Paul? One of the Pauls. They got Logan. Yeah, they got flack for just messing with like a dead rat. Not even a live rat, but like a dead rat.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know Logan recorded a fucking dead guy in the suicide forest in Japan. That's what put him on the map of shame.
Well, nobody cares about that, Karis. That's fine.
Apparently.
Look, man, I didn't ask that random Japanese man to hang himself. I'm a victim, Karis. I had to see that. I'm a victim. Please give me victim points. But no, one of the Pauls got some flack because he had like a comedic part of a video where like they had like a dead rat or something, and they just like were fucking with the body, and he even got flack for that, and the animal wasn't even alive. I remember there was one YouTuber that got shit for pouring molten aluminum on like a whole group of like hissing cockroaches or something. Now, in my opinion, that's okay. Roaches can fucking eat a dick. Fuck roaches. They don't get no rights. Out of everything, that is one of the only things I say is completely fine to fucking kill in the most inhumane ways. Light them on fire, pour lava on them, nuke them motherfuckers. Roaches are disgusting, and you cannot convince me otherwise. I do not feel bad for fucking roaches, especially them big motherfuckers. The ones that hiss, oh my god, I think I would actually shit myself, and then my fucking poop camera is gonna be like, Shit in your pants detected. Toilet shit
You
missed
missed
a
an
bowl.
appointment.
You missed an appointment. Like fuck roaches. But people even gave that person shit for roaches. But this
Man.
Ross Creations guy, it wasn't roaches. It wasn't a dead rat. It wasn't a dead Japanese man hanging in a forest. He literally set up a trap for just a random ass fucking possum or whoever to fall into, and then just launched them into the stratosphere, laughed about it, made it funny, and then I guess tried to have plausible deniability because, oh my god, look, he's walking away, guys. He's fine. He lived through it. I'm like, yeah, I can how about we launch you through a catapult? You'll probably get up, but you're never going to walk the same ever again. That possum's probably going to die, either from its injuries or now that it's limping, it can't escape predators in the wild. So it's probably going to get killed. So
Yeah, there's some internal injuries probably happened.
yeah, you saw how that thing
we don't know
fell?
that.
That thing, it wasn't like a cat that lands on its feet. This thing fell and just like had like a thud. There was a thud sound. That thing hit the ground hard. I'm actually surprised it did get up and walk away. But it definitely ain't gonna live. That's fucked up, man. What did possums ever do to you, buddy? What did possums ever do to you? That's messed up.
They existed apparently for him.
Like, man, I had a different perspective even about like mouse traps. And I never really realized how fucked up mouse traps are. Like, I knew that they, came down and snapped its neck and whatnot, and it was gruesome. But I didn't have any problem with it until I was like, you know what? Maybe it is kind of fucked up to just have a trap kill some random mouse that's just minding its own business. Yeah, it's not supposed to be there, but at the end of the day, the mouse doesn't know it's not supposed to be there. Don't snap its neck. Catch it and release it. There's no point in killing an animal that's not doing anything that it thinks is harmful. It's not attacking you, right? Don't kill it. There's no point in doing that. Why? Hell, I don't even kill spiders. If I see a spider, I just look at it and I'm just like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing? I don't know why you're over there, but have fun. Just don't come anywhere near me. Don't get on me. But if you can scurry across the ground if you want. Just don't go in the living room because the cats will eat you. They will tear you a new one.
Yes.
They'll have a nice little
That they
meal. Hey DG, how you doing? But this is just fucked, man. I don't think you can come back from this. This is one of the few things I think you can do in your YouTube content creation career where I think it's time to pack it up. Abusing animals I don't think you can come back from abusing animals.
No, it's very much up there with like. I once attempted to watch
by the way,
documentary.
stink bug, rats carry diseases, not usually mouses. Mouses and rats are not the same thing. Rats usually carry diseases.
Mice are on a different level from like.
Look, have you ever seen a mice? They're kind of cute. They're just tiny, just doing their thing. All they want is some cheese, man. Set up like a little cheese trap that just closes, and then you pick them up, say hi to them, and you put them outside. Easy peasy. It's a lot better than cleaning up guts. I never understood that. Do you really want to clean up like beheaded rats? That doesn't sound fun. That sounds awful, actually.
When was the rat trap invented? It was like hang on, I want to think like 1940s. Rat trap.
I don't know.
Creation. Okay, it was attempting to give me something.
Did everybody just hate the VTube model that much? Was it really that bad? Damn.
What?
VTube haters. Because even DG's like, glad to see your actual face. I'm like, damn, did everybody really just not like the VTube model? Damn.
Now that this is a thing, I need for like April Fools, I need to use that VTube model and do a stream.
I mean, I can send you the files. It's not all that hard to set up. It would be funny. It would be funny.
It would be amazing. I would totally like. Sure, people could say, "Oh, I'm going to remember that." No, April's pretty fucking far. You're not gonna remember shit for that.
And rats and mice can carry diseases, but still at the same time, still shouldn't kill them. Well, there's no reason to kill them. One time I remember I got in my car and I looked, I saw something in the corner of my eye, and I look, and there's one of those little tiny jumping spiders on my window, on my mirror. He was like right up against my glass. So I put my face down to him, and he does that little thing with his little, whatever you call those things. He starts doing the little dance for me. I'm just like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?"
Oh, the little
Yeah. He was doing a little dance for me. I was like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't be on my car. That's probably a bad place to be. But how you doing, buddy?" He was just so tiny. He was like microscopic. I had to put my eye like down to the window to get a good look at him. He was happy to see me. He was just doing a little dance.
1894 is when one of the first spring-loaded traps from William C. Hooker and 1894 was William C. Hooker. James Henry
Of course, his name was
was
Hooker.
1898. Yeah, but yeah, these are like nasty looking things. So yep, 1800s design. Very,
Honestly,
very crude, very
that kind of makes sense for the timeline, because that's where they're having a lot of problems with rats, literally spreading the bubonic plague. So if there was a better time than any to create a trap, I can almost kind of understand why they would have killed rats back then, because they were literally carrying a disease that killed way more than COVID. People think COVID killed a lot of people. The bubonic plague killed almost killed all of Europe. It was bad.
It was like 2/3 of Europe, if I recall.
Yeah, it was fucking bad. It was real bad. So I can almost kind of understand why they were killing rats back then. I don't think but we don't got the fucking bubonic plague. Well, maybe New York, but not here.
There was something I heard, maybe Hutaro was telling me, right before, it was either before the Black Plague or the bubonic. It was in Europe. Right before that happened, there was this weird purge that the church had done where they had gotten rid of cats, because there was this weird idea that cats were associated with the devil. So they rounded up all the cats and they got rid of them. And then a short time later, whoosh, you had one of those plagues sweep over. It's like, oh, it's almost like cats weren't the work of the devil, but in fact,
it's almost like cats are good at what is that? Catching things like rats and other insects and vermin and stuff. Like, people just don't realize that there's ramifications when you try to wipe out the population of certain animals in the wild. Like possums are actually do a lot of work with taking out pests and stuff, because they need to eat too. So they go around, they eat things that you might not want to deal with. And apparently they're also, this is a fun, I guess these are like the opossum advocates out there. They were saying like a little fun fact that apparently possums are very highly, not immune, but they are very unlikely to catch rabies. Like it's very hard for them to catch rabies. Apparently, Look, I don't know. I've never had a possum. I want a raccoon.
Man.
Raccoons look like good pets. They're just cats, but they can use their hands, which means a recipe for disaster, but don't worry about it. It's fine. They steal your soul while you sleep. Wait, who steals your soul when you sleep? I do. I do that. I do that. But yeah, if there's any time I would say it's time for a cancellation, this guy needs it. You can't come back from this, man. That's fucked up. Just making money off of literal animal abuse. I think if I remember correctly, somebody in the comment section of Moist Critical's video did say that he was being investigated because a bunch of people did put in reports. So good on y'all. Good on the people that actually reported this bastard. Get him. He deserves to be reported. This has got to be like textbook animal abuse.
It's up there with the "don't fuck with cats." The guy that this famous Zippo cat story from the early 2000s that guy put a cat in a cage and poured kerosene on it and
Huh?
used a Zippo lighter and recorded the fucking thing. This is like old internet history that the video has since been scrubbed. There's no way you can get it unless you like go on the deep web or some shit like that. But this was one of the first like really obscene attempts at animal abuse that was spread on the internet.
I bet
Look
you
up
got.
Zippo Cat.
I
It's a real
bet.
fucking thing.
I bet he got tracked down by 4chan, didn't he?
He got tracked down supposedly by I think it was like international. So he got found by whatever like Interpol police, but it was kind of what put the idea on the map of abusing animals and putting it on the internet. Kind of was popularized by it may have been a couple tips, but as far as I know, like Simple Cat was the first big one, and it pissed off a lot of people. A lot of people wanted this guy dead. I
I
don't know if it
mean,
happened, but I know.
I'm right there with them. Yes. If you
Yeah.
if you take fucking gasoline, pour it on a cat, and film it fucking burning to death, yeah, I'm sorry. Firing squad, wood chipper. You can go in there. I'll mix you in with the pedophiles. We'll make mulch out of these degenerates.
Yeah.
Fuck people that do some fucked up shit like that. There is no saving your soul if you're willing to go that far. This is the one thing I do like about 4chan. They do not put up with animal abuse. If you post animal abuse,
No.
they will autistically find out where you are, and they will find you. They will. It's only a matter of when, not if. If they
Oh yeah.
catch on, they will start hyper analyzing the bedroom, the texture of the bedroom walls, the type of sheets you have on your bed. They'll figure out where you're at. There's been multiple cases where 4chan hunted down people that posted animal abuse videos, and they found the motherfuckers.
Oh
And
yeah.
good on them.
The documentary "Don't Fuck with Cats." I wanted to see this documentary until I found out they don't censor anything. Like you can watch the shit, the abuse that is documented. They don't censor any of it. So I didn't finish it because, well, I don't want to see cats abused. So, but there's this guy that was abusing cats, and yeah, 4chan found this fucker.
Yeah, if you
before
remember,
police did.
Mama Max did a video about an animal
think
abuser.
so.
It was like I think it was
think
like
so, yeah.
a cat kicker, or was it a dog kicker? I don't know, remember if it was cats or dogs, but
Something like that.
somebody that was like kicking an animal or something. Now was that fake or real? I don't know. It's hard to say because it's Mama Max, so it could go either way when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The jury's out on that one, but I do remember a Mama Max video about like an animal abuser. So, you know, that's not a very feel good story, but maybe justice will be served and he'll get handed some nice jail time. He deserves it. Put him in jail. There's no justification for doing something like this to a innocent animal, especially just a random one.
None.
This is not. It wasn't invading your fucking property. It wasn't like a coyote that was like breaking into your yard, trying to kill your animals or something. At that point, you know, he can get the blicky. This is just a random possum just doing possum things, scurrying through the night, and he gets launched into the air and down with a thud. It's pretty awesome.
Aren't there human launchers? Just put him in there without the safety harness.
Oh yeah,
Did I say that out loud?
let's put him in it. Let's put him in it.
But
See, deeply fucked up to make a prank. It's not a prank. It's not even a prank. I got that possum. Ha! Hey, he goes up to the possum. Hey, you just got punked. You just got pranked. It's like Filthy Frank. You remember his where he was just going up to random people. He's like, you just got pranked. Explosions. Yeah. Yeah. You just got pranked. You got fucking pranked.
What do you have to say next?
Epic prank. Got him. Got him. That'll show. Is Hassan getting away with it? Yeah, unfortunately, Hassan's getting away with it. But you know, that's kind of par for the course at this point. And the worst part is that once again, this guy apparently was kind of a beloved creator. So this is kind of like just instant fall from grace that makes no sense, because even Moist Critical was completely caught off guard, because apparently he was talking to a friend and somebody said, oh, you know this Ross Creations guy? And Moist Critical was like, oh yeah, I really like that guy. And then his friend had to be like, well, you might want to change your opinion. Possum Launcher probably likes mosquitoes. What? Possum Launcher probably likes mosquitoes. The possum starts cracking up. Yeah, the possum gets up and he's just like, you got me. You got me. You pranked me. You goober. My fucking leg is broken. I think all my ribs are like poking into my internal organs. But you got me. Man, that's an epic prank. I've made a serious lapse in judgment. You pulled fucking Logan Paul. Guys, I made a serious lapse in judgment.
Yes, you did, Logan.
Yeah, this is
made a YouTube channel.
Hey, OP, can this be sent to the Sarasota, Florida PD? Apparently, that's already been done. Opossums are so cute and they seem like such gentle animals. Well, some of them are not so gentle, but most of them really just want to mind their own business. Like if you try to go up to them, they'll just run away. They don't want to mess with you. I've seen them whenever I would walk outside my parents' place, and then they would just run away. Because they really just want to find some food, and they're kind of like raccoons. They want some food, and that's it. They don't want to interact with you. Well, actually, raccoons a lot of times will actually come up to you because they're fucking little bastards. Goddamn bums. Get a job, raccoons.
If you got food, they'll take it.
Yeah, with their hands, too. My brother has a video of them feeding raccoons. Like, I don't remember what they were giving them, but the raccoons were just coming up and just like, hey, can I have some food? And they were just giving it to them, and they were just like, ah. And then they would take it, they would run off, eat it, and then they would come back for a second and be like, can I have some more? Fucking gluttonous bastards, man. Gluttonous little bastards. How could you want to launch? And I know possums are not like that, but how could you look at a possum? You know what? Just in appreciation of possums. Let's turn this into a feel-good story. Let's look at possum pictures. Look at them. How could you hate these things? Well, maybe not. This one's kind of weird looking. They got some fucked up teeth, man. I've seen the hillbillies that got teeth that look like that. Come on, how could you see something like that and want to launch it? Look at him. He's just a little guy. Come on, look at that. Possum and all of her babies.
Offsprings.
Yeah. Look at that one. He's just a little guy chilling up in the snow. This one's kind of weird looking. God damn. That one's cracked out his mind. He's been on that fentanyl. Hey, Possum, you gotta stay off the drugs. We're sending you to rehab.
No, that's the other, like, you've got the Dave Chappelle, and then you've got that one is like, you got any more of them druggies?
There's like look at him. They're just like kind of like big rats. Kinda. They're kind of like big rats in a way. Look how their babies just cling to them. Come on, how could you hate these guys? How could anybody want to launch these little fellas? They're just doing their thing, man. They're just out in the open, you know. They're just trying to survive out there, just like every other animal. Come on. Raccoons stole my neighbor's groceries out of their trunk. Well, you know what? That's an L for your neighbors. You know, that's your neighbor's fault. They shouldn't have made it easy to steal. Come on, man. A raccoon's gonna steal. It's just in their nature. They see stuff, they're gonna take it. It's like it's the same thing with ferrets. If you leave something out for a ferret, they'll grab it and pull it underneath the couch. They have a little stash. Trust me. One time I remember my parents' ferret took an entire bag of clothes that my ex-girlfriend had just bought from a store. And we were looking for it. We're like, where's the fucking clothes? And we look under the couch and it was underneath the couch. That little fucking bastard yanked it with her mouth and pulled it underneath the couch. What a bastard.
Damn.
It's like spider babies. Oh yeah, they are kind of like spiders. They cling to their mother. Isn't that nice? Yeah, how could you want to hurt these things? Come on. Look at that. That's just a little guy. Come on. They're kind of cute. They got like a rat tail, but they're kind of cute. Come on. Don't hurt don't hurt the possums, okay? Give the possums cat food. They'll appreciate it. They'll eat whatever you give them. Cat food. I mean, I think that's what I think that's why the possums would appear outside my parents' house, because we have cats outside, and so my parents would give them cat food. So the possums would be like, "Hey, you'd be coming there just like, hey, you got some leftover food? I heard you got some leftovers for me. I'll take some." Later, Alan.
Good night, Alan.
So yeah, big L for YouTubers. Like, can we just go like 1 week without YouTubers doing something to completely destroy their career in one fell swoop? It's starting.
Not.
It's starting to get nauseating. This is why I don't even cover most of this stuff anymore. But I had to cover this one because this one's just fucking bizarre and fucked up. My sisters and I used to catch them by hand and relocate them to safer places. That's a good thing to do. Give them little head scritches, I don't know if possums like that, but give them some little head scritches, Pat them on the back. I don't know. Anyways, that's all I got to say about this fucking possum abuser. Well, I'll be sure to keep my ears to the street in the case that he actually gets some charges, which hopefully he does get some charges from old Louisiana. I almost said Florida for some reason. Louisiana. God damn.
Florida gets they get enough. They've done enough. They don't need this one.
Yeah, I almost slandered Florida. How dare I slander Florida? They already get enough slander. I need to keep the Florida slander to a minimum. I don't want to talk out of a turn. Did you have anything that came across your radar this week?
Unfortunately, I don't think so. I've actually been still busy moving, and been getting ready for work, so I have not really been seeing a whole lot. I'm trying to think here if anything has. Mostly, it's just the RAM. Like, I've been hearing so much about the insanity of RAM that it's kind of been drowning out a lot of everything else that I've been seeing.
Yeah, that's
So,
that's been the big one this week. That's definitely the top story. I've seen, man, Mudahar made a video about it, and he was like lost for words at the end. I don't know if he was just playing it up for effect or whatever, but near the end it almost felt like he was about to like start like tearing up or something, because he was just like felt so like, what's the word, like upset emotional for where the tech space is going when it comes to AI just destroying many industries, jobs, and whatnot. Now again, it's Mudahar. He's not necessarily the most reliable person. I mean, he is an engineer after all. So it's hard to say whether he was playing it up for the video or if he actually was just that upset by what's happening to the tech space. It's hard to say. It can go either way, I would say. Going to hell, but Ginger is going to be perfect. Okay.
I suppose in connection to the AI thing, I have also been hearing, mostly on the Twitter sphere, that people are still losing their YouTube channels. In fact, one guy, he lost his channel like 6 months to a year ago in the UK, took it to Parliament or court.
You are a wizard. That was on my docket. It was a Clash of Clans creator.
Yeah. And he won his case. And YouTube was legally obligated to restore his channel and hasn't done so. Like, a company that apparently hides behind the whole like legal protections, like, oh, we can't do anything unless the court says so. They literally have a judge saying, you need to restore this channel. And YouTube's like, what? What channel? What? I see nothing.
Now, I do say it's kind of cringe to make Clash of Clans content. Like, what is Clash of Clans content? Like, hey guys, today we're gonna click on the screen and I'm going to give the developer $10 to skip the timer. Let's do this shit. Fucking Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans, isn't that the game that when people looked at the trailer really slowly, they saw it was like this cannon loading of like orcs or something, and there was one set of frames where one of the orcs was like really excited to get his head smashed into someone else's ass. It was one of those weird kind of games where
I don't
the
know. It's one of these
trailer,
games. It's one of these games,
yeah,
where you just click on
it's
shit and wait and look at all these timers. 2 days? Oh, that's nothing. Unless you want to pay money, then you can get that down to something reasonable. 12 hours? That's nothing. I think I had a buddy in high school that unironically said he spent hundreds of dollars on Clash of Clans. I'm like, why? You're spending money on this? This game is pay to win out the ass, man. I don't see how people can enjoy games like this. You have to be autistic. And that's coming from me. You have to be super autism to enjoy a game like this. But even though it's cringe, it's I would love to know why the studio that makes the game itself was even filing these fucking takedown notices. Because there's like multiple avenues to this. There's the false copyright strikes by the developer. And then there's YouTube getting taken to court, somehow losing, which is fucking shocking that they lost. And then even when they lose, they're like, nah, your channel stays gone. Get fucked, buddy.
Here it is. I found it. Yeah, I knew I saw this somewhere. Someone slowed down the fucking trailer for Clash of Clans. And you see the look on one of the faces of these guys being loaded up into this cannon. And it's like, what? Like someone animated this shit.
All right, let's check this out.
There's the full speed. And then right there.
Oh, right. he just got a mouthful of ass. He looked happy. He was just like, oh yeah, I get to eat some goblin ass.
I remember I was like flipping through Instagram like a year ago, and that clip was played, and I was like, that's Clash of Clans? Fucking seriously? Yep.
Wait, we got to get the freeze frame. Where's the freeze frame of him just happy?
Someone fucking animated that.
Look at him. He's just so happy. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to eat this man's ass for weeks.
Yeah, I specifically got behind Bob's ass.
God, fucking there's so many these days. There's so many Clash of Clan wannabe games that have just the same kind of like, cringe ads. But regardless, I'm really shocked that he somehow won a lawsuit. It is in the UK, which is probably a lot easier to win in those courts. Because
apparently, yeah,
they take they do things a little differently over there in the UK. But YouTube is still being like, nope, you won, but nope. So they're still not restoring his channel.
I think Cody actually has a good conspiracy theory. I think this is an attempt to just kind of blanket, get rid of a bunch of channels that are, in their opinions, not important, but they can't really come up with a justification. So they give the AI and let the AI just go full fucking Skynet on it. And then they'll beg for forgiveness later when they have to probably restore these channels. But this way, Q4 can look really good for all the amount of money that they don't have to pay out to all these people on YouTube who stream and make videos. This is just like a quick cash grab that they'll beg for forgiveness later.
Although this doesn't say he won a lawsuit. This says that there's probably pending litigation, because he sent out counter notifications, obviously, as you do. He sent out counter notifications. So I don't think he's won a lawsuit, but there's going to probably be a pending lawsuit, because at this point, this is when, you do a counter notification and the company has a certain amount of time to produce proof that they're going through with an actual lawsuit. So I think at this point,
it wasn't that one.
At this point, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Will Supercell, the developers, take it to court? I guess we're gonna have to wait and see.
It's not that one. It's I gotta look up Dextrose on Twitter. Dextrose made a bunch of, was it Dextrose or Dextro? I don't fucking remember.
I wonder why he got copyrighted though. That's What was their what's their justification for sending out copyright claims on the videos? I don't think
They're not making
it's.
money, maybe.
It doesn't say anything as to why. All it says that the company hit them with 3 copyright claims, which obviously 3 copyright claims means goodbye to
You
channel.
fucked.
So
You are fucked. Yeah.
I guess we're gonna have to wait and see if there's gonna be an update to this. If it comes out that the company was abusing the copyright system, then I don't know. Maybe we need to get Steve from Gamers Nexus. We'll tell, because you know what he'll do. He'll fly out. He'll be like, "Okay, guys, today we're flying out to the head office of Supercell Games. We're right outside their. He's gonna be like filming right inside their like beside their front door. So we're gonna go in and see if they'll accept an interview with us."
I found it. I had to go find. Here's the post. Yeah, Dextrose talked about it. YouTuber who won a legal case after being banned still had, and I guess there's more to like. I think maybe Hutaro was telling me about this. The guy won the case. The account was restored, and then the AI came right back in behind him and fucking reported and got the thing nuked again. That might have been a different one, but basically the AI at YouTube is just it is nuking, just like whack-a-mole, fucking nuking accounts left and right.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last week, and I don't think it's
Okay.
I don't think it's stopping anytime soon. It just seems like it's gonna keep on going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. I think that at this point, the only thing that's gonna stop it is some kind of litigation, because there needs to be some accountability. YouTube shouldn't be able to just nuke your channel at the drop of a hat without any kind of like accountability for giving proper reasons and things of that nature. There needs to be this has been coming from a long time. I think that YouTube should have had their feet to the fire when it comes to this kind of shit a long time ago. But I feel like this is gonna be the thing that really puts their feet to the fire. Because now it's just going insano mode. I mean, YouTube is wiped a bunch of channels for bullshit ass reasons. Like, I think one of the most notorious cases was back in like 2016, 2017. No, was it 2018? It was like 2017, 2018 when they nuked Mumkey Jones's channel. And I think it was over videos of him like talking about what's his name? That incels. Yeah, he was reading that incels like manifesto. Like, he would make a bunch of
He's just reading it.
Elliot Rodger. He would read and like make videos about Elliot Rodger's manifesto. And YouTube took down the videos and nuked his channel over it.
Wow.
He is on YouTube these days under Simeon Jimmy. So, and I think he's actually uploaded a bunch of his content, his old content, which is a good trip down memory lane. But yeah, he got his fucking channel nuked, and people tried to get him help, and I think even Keemstar Drama Alert might have got involved, but it was no use. YouTube didn't listen, and they kept his channel down. And that was back in 2018. There was no like sophisticated AI back then.
Yeah, they that's the sort of thing where you can actually say that they wanted the channel taken down and they were not going to stop. Nothing was going to prevent them. And the fact that they ignored the popularity, the virality, they're just like, nope, we want this gone. We're not listening.
Yeah, they just
Here with the AI, they can just like they can turn a blind eye and we didn't know. Sorry.
no, you gotta do like the South Park and gotta be like, sorry.
What is that? There's a character in Mad Max Fury Road that does something like that. I don't remember his name, but he like has a gas mask over his crotch. Uh, he has holes cut out where his nipples are, and he's just like playing with them throughout the movie. Yeah, it's a thing in Mad Max Fury Road. You should go look that
All
up.
right, calm down, Gold Dust. There's only one man that's allowed to do it. But yeah, YouTube is I don't know. We're probably gonna keep seeing these stories before it gets any better. Will it get any better? Probably not. It's YouTube. It never gets any better. It just people forget about it and we move on, and YouTube continues to do their thing. So I guess we'll have to see. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all the main stories. So how about we get to your favorite segment? Let's go to
After a bathroom break.
Reddit Roulette.
Well, I'm gonna go find a pee corner. Hang on.
Pee corner. Make sure that your camera captures your piss so you can know if you're dehydrated. We have detected that your piss is the same color as lemon lime Gatorade. What would you like to do about this? You need to drink more. Shit, my shit always looks like fucking Gatorade. Ain't no biggie. Let's see what Skytext put. These are just straight up subreddits. AI fails, AI video. Funny AI. I guess that stays in the theme of AI. I didn't even tell Skytext the subject of today's video. He just knew. All right, let's pull these up. AI fails. Let's pull up that one. And we'll pull up that one. There we go.
I was the AI the entire time.
Also, make sure everybody's liking this fucking stream or you're banned.
That's quite a threat.
That's not a threat, that's a promise. Anyways, somehow staying in the theme of today's AI is destroying everything, Skytext has sent us to a couple of subreddits that are right on par with what we've been talking about. This is r/AI fails. He didn't give us any specific posts, so I guess we're just supposed to check out what's going on r/Reddit AI fails. So
can we pronounce that wrong? Is it AI fails or AFE ales?
Yes, AFE ales.
Butcher that fucking name.
AFE ales. r/AFE ales.
Yep.
So I guess let's see what's going on AFE ales. Let's see. This one says Google showing AI generated pictures of a building in its preview instead of the real one. Oh,
what the fuck?
Yeah, that's definitely AI generated. I don't know, something about it. It doesn't look real.
Looks like it came from fucking Disney.
Yeah, it definitely has an AI filter over it. That's definitely an AFE fail or AFE ale. Didn't know AI could be racist. My friend asked AI to generate a white man robbing a store.
I've seen this. I think I've seen something like this before. Yeah.
I mean, it was technically right.
He's wearing black gloves, right?
What the hell is up with it? God, this must be some early AI. You see those hands? That shit is fucked.
Look at the eyes. Look at the look what's in the background. Is that like supposed to be a bookstore?
I don't know. Good question. I don't know. This must be an early version of fucking Midjourney because this is.
Yeah, it is early
horrible.
version of Midjourney bot. Wow.
Yeah, that shit looks awful. What a beautiful ew. This guy? So this guy's doing whiteface, and then this person has one tooth. This child is just retarded. Golly, this is disgusting. Sheesh. Let's see. AI is overviews false information about video games. Yes, Mario Kart World will feature characters from Sonic the Hedgehog and Pokemon, with Pokeballs being a new item. I don't think that's correct. I don't know about that. We're gonna need a fact check on that one. I don't think that's exactly correct. I kind of hate the AI overviews on Google these days because I swear I don't ever know if they're exactly correct. It's almost as dubious as using Wikipedia as a source.
Yeah, especially that Wikipedia can be
AI generated
so
pool rules. Oh, this is going to be good. Rules of behavior in the pool area. Welcome to the pool area of Tulum Villa Resort. Koh Samui. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Number 1, children under the age of 14 must stay in the pool, but leave the pool accompanied by parents. Okay, well, fuck the 14-year-olds, I guess. A spring for Biden water. This is to keep them clean and safe and the safety of them and those around them.
Biden water.
Biden water.
Fuck.
Hours on the pool, 9 a.m. to 20 p.m. Okay. Fucking military time in this year?
Yeah,
okay.
I guess.
Water depth, 1.5 millimeters. God, you got like this much water. God, the economy is really hit the pool economy hard. You can only get like this much water. It's still technically a pool. I guess a puddle is a pool now. No lighter bathing in the pool is the responsibility of the one who warms your heart.
What is that? A live, laugh, love thing?
Okay, food and drink must be avoided in the pool. I guess that's kind of correct. Now, it's not the right wording of it, but it's close. The use of Zacozit Cupsit is forbidden to use a plaster taster. Yes, I agree.
That's not English.
Yes, I agree. Whatever they're saying, whatever they just said, I agree. Maintaining cleanliness. We left the bazaar clean for
No one proofread this at all.
I guess not. It is forbidden to walk around the pool to prevent slips and injuries. Okay. I guess can't so you can only run. If you can't walk, you have to run. Yes. Thank you for your patronage and cooperation. A pleasant stay. Great. The camera isn't made for that. That is the next update. It only looks at poop. Actually, no, the camera does look at pee.
I have one to contribute. Check the chat.
Check the chat. Okay.
So you have to show this on screen. So this was sent to me by Hutaro. This was a real fucking product that was shipped to a certain crafting store. This was a real product that was cleared by the designers and was boxed up, shipped on a truck, delivered to stores, and at no point did anyone look at this and say, we should probably not.
Aloha, fuckers!
So everyone at the store had to destroy these products. Money was spent producing them. They contracted them out. The person who got the contract was like, "Okay, this is what this company wants. Sure." So yeah, this was sent to a crafting store.
Aloha, fuckers!
And people had to destroy.
That's okay.
I'd buy one. Honestly, I'd buy
I mean,
one.
I'd buy it. It's pretty. That's kind of funny. I don't know the outrage here. This is kind of funny. Where can I buy one? Can we put that on Ribbed Wallet? Can you put this on Ribbed Wallet?
Probably. I can just AI it on to
hell yeah,
a draft of one.
Let's just hope it doesn't turn out like this. I need to. I definitely do not want to use Zacozit Cupsit. Make sure to avoid Zacozit Cupsit. It's very dangerous. Bad for your health.
Is Cupsit what happens to people that sit too long in the cuck chair at hotels?
Yes. You know a lot about the cuck chairs, though. You do a lot cuck chairing.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
For 4 years I've been to hotels and there's a cuck chair in 95% of them.
Gotta have the cuck chair, man. It's like not having water in the ocean. It just doesn't make sense. You gotta have the cuck chair. Obviously, I was asking how many vitamin E's are in cheese. How many E's in cheese? There are 2 E's in the word cheese. If you're asking about the nutritional content of cheese, it does contain vitamin E. Okay, that's just kind of the AI getting a little bit confused, but that's not that much.
Also, it's wrong. There's 3.
Let's see.
I couldn't even get the count wrong. Or I
True.
couldn't get the count
Actually,
right.
that's true. Image fail. How to clear a stuffy nose. Use a humidifier. Elevated head. What does that mean? Elevated head? And
Sure.
inhale steam. Inhale steam.
Yes.
Gavin. Gavin can unstuff your nose. Inhale
Haven
steam.
rum. Oof, no, that's wrong.
Just
Haven rum?
just buy from the Steam summer sale and you will never have a stuffy nose ever again. Okay.
Get yourself a steam machine.
A 90-year-old should be hip thrusting. What? As age increases, so does the expected strength level. For example, a 90-year-old elite lifter can achieve a 603-pound hip thrust, while a 25-year-old elite lifter can achieve a 603-pound hip thrust. God damn! I mean, I guess Dank DeMoss is in good company if they can achieve that much of a hip thrust. God damn! Sheesh!
The hell?
That's a lot of hip thrusting. Jesus Christ. Okay. When there's no one who takes a look at the picture before posting. Oh God.
jeez.
Oh Lord. Oh
This
God.
is Children of the Corn nonsense.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
hang on. Middle row, second from the right, tallest child. They're in the green shirt. To the right.
This
Look
one?
at that nonsense. No, to the right. You're at the left.
That one? That one?
Go up a little bit. That one. Yeah,
That's-
that one caught my attention.
Karis, that's
like,
not
what the fuck
that's
is
not
going on?
that's not green.
The shirt is green.
No, it's not. That's teal.
Okay, it's teal. Well, you're talking to someone who technically is colorblind, so.
Well, stop being colorblind. Fucking skill issue. Wait, just
I'm on a
get
debuff.
just
I
get
can't help it.
just get those colorblind glasses like Logan Paul did. It'll cure your colorblindness. You don't remember that?
It
that
fits from
that was,
Logan Paul.
that was the original thing that made Logan Paul like go viral. He was making like a video like curing his colorblindness with glasses, and like there was like a video where he was like at a sunset and he put the glasses on and he was like staring at the sunset and he like started like tearing up. He was like, oh God, just overcome with emotion, like literally like to the point of tears. That's how he went viral.
He pulled a fucking. He went like the reverse of what happened when Geordie LaForge was on. He was on a planet and his implant, his eyes started healing because the planet had like mystical powers, and he'd never seen a sunrise before, and so he wanted to watch a sunrise. It's like he just fucking pulled a script from Star Trek. Good job.
Yes, that's how he went viral first before the the Suicide Forest, the funny little situation. Nano Banana, we need to have a serious talk. Avatar of the very home sitting husband on a sofa with remote. Okay, user, whoever typed this, can you learn how to speak? What does that mean? Avatar of the very home sitting husband on the sofa with a remote. Okay.
I like the next one. Remove Canadian references.
They pulled a fucking South Park on them. No problem. Here's the updated Avatar without Canadian references, eh? Fucking Canadians.
Nom nom.
That's hilarious.
Food.
So, is it waterproof then? No, the iPhone 17 is not waterproof, but it is water resistant. I don't think this is AI failed because that's correct. Nothing is waterproof.
This watch is not waterproof, but it is resistant to a certain
a
meter.
certain depth. Nothing is waterproof. Everything is water There's a lot of things that are water resistant. There's a certain level of pressure or depth or time of exposure where whatever kind of seals or whatever do give out. So this is not an AI fail. That's actually correct. The iPhone 17 is not waterproof, because if they put waterproof, they could be open to litigation. It's water
Someone's going to take
resistant.
that fucking thing and go down to the Marianas Trench, and it's going to crush, and they're going to get pissed.
They're like, ugh, they told me it was waterproof. I want to sue for $17 billion. Okay, so this is not an AI fail. That's actually just correct. Okay. Use of ChatGPT caught in a newspaper. Okay, let's see here. If you want, I can also create an even snappier front page style version with punchy one-line stats and a bold infographic ready layout. Ready for maximum reader impact. Do you want me to do that next? How do you leave the fucking ChatGPT prompt in the goddamn article? What the hell? This has happened multiple times. There was an author that was caught using AI because when they were like sending out, I think like maybe like not like the full version or like the final version of the book, but like I guess like a beta version of the book, they left some of the prompts in accidentally, or like responses to the prompts.
So I've had this sort of thing happen with me when I'm messing around with Suno. You can go to a ChatGPT portion of Suno where you can build the lyrics and whatnot, and it will give what are supposed to be like verse kind of instructions in parentheses, but sometimes it doesn't put them in like brackets or parentheses. And I'll just copy the whole thing and throw it in, and I'll hear what I think at first is lyrics, but it's really just saying the instructions. It's kind of funny to listen to because in some cases it's actually like musicifying them, but then I have to go back and like delete them and refund it. But yeah, you see that, you proofread that or you proof listen, and you have a laugh about it, but you fix it.
To be fair, Karis, who the fuck reads the goddamn newspaper? Except for old people like you.
I don't even read it anymore.
That's like boomer shit.
I can only count to 4, so.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I can only count to 3, so I'm right there with you. I think it's wrong about that. Sam Altman is not gay. He is married to Oliver Mohiran. They married in 2024. I'm guessing that's not correct.
So hang on, we can deduce something from this. This is the fascinating thing about the early days of AI. Think about what machine learning, what a system
Oh wait, I just
considering.
realized it says he's not gay, but then in the next sentence literally says he's married to a man.
But no, this is fascinating. This is the thought logic of AI, of machine learning. It has a differential understanding of what a gay relationship is versus being married to a man. It thinks that are two separate things. Think about that.
Oh,
for a
I
minute.
get it. It's you fuck men and marry women, right?
Apparently, or it understands that a marriage is not the same as a sexual relationship. AI doesn't know that they are essentially like one and the same, which shows kind of the infantile nature of AI.
By the way,
shouldn't be.
What the hell is this goddamn language that they're in?
That's an actual language. I don't know what it is though. I wish I had oh, wait. Scroll back up. My iPhone can actually
Analyzing.
It can actually pull like text.
All right, analyze, enhance. Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
Maybe.
The text is just gonna say you're gay for translating this. It was all a long con. They did it on purpose. Although, why is it that their Google tabs are in that weird language, but then the AI overview is in English? That's weird. Did they like?
I'll find out in a moment.
Yeah, this one's weird because it should be in whatever their language is. Why is it in English? That's odd. I don't know what that's about.
Son of a bitch.
Come on,
Keep going. I gotta
Karis.
mess with this a bit.
God damn
I
it.
didn't fucking copy the goddamn thing.
Country alphabet. Okay. A is for Argentina. B is for Brazil. Brazil. Okay, we're not off to a good start. C is for Canada. D is for Denmark. H is for Hungary. I is for India. J is for Japan. L is for Lebanon.
Thai. It's Thai.
Oh, okay.
Thailand.
Interesting.
Yeah.
M is for Mexico. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that is okay. P is for wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, wait just a minute here. Something ain't right here, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Okay, something ain't right here. R is for Romania. S is for Spain. O is for Oman? Is that a country? I don't know. Q is for Qatar. T is for Thailand. U is for Ukraine. V is for Vietnam. W is for world. I don't think world is a country, but okay. X is for... I don't know how to say that. It's probably some Chinese. Z is for Zambia. You could use Zimbabwe, but okay, whatever. Just random country, okay. Y is for... I don't think that starts with a Y, but okay. Y again, Yemen. Z again.
Oman is a Middle Eastern country.
Okay. But my question is, what's going on here? How could you do Peru like this? Last time I checked, Peru didn't have the SS occupying them. What's going on here?
I need to actually check this out. There are some countries, not Germany, that no fucking joke, they actually have like Nazi parades that go through them. I've seen fucking video of this shit. So I'm looking up to see if Peru is part.
How does the AI even spit out a swastika? You would think that would be instantly like no go on ChatGPT. That's insane.
Well, technically, here's the problem with the swastika. Also, no, that swastika is correct.
No, that's a Nazi swastika. That's for damn sure. It even made it red and white.
It did, yeah. The problem with the swastika is it goes back as far as the Egyptian. So, who fucking knows what AI could actually associate it with? Like, I think Tutankhamun or one of those people actually had a fucking necklace with a swastika on it. It wasn't angled the same way as it is for the Nazis, but it was an actual swastika.
Actually based. So I don't think this is not. I would not put this up in the school hallway. I don't know.
This would be perfect to put up in a school. What are you talking about?
I really hate when I get what to me is an awesome image only to have it ruined by some dumb weirdness. Oh,
the legs?
Oh, I can see. Yeah, look. Where are the legs coming from?
There's another dragon behind the dragon.
Ah, yes. He's getting clapped. That does kind of suck, because this is kind of a badass image, and it gets ruined by the fucking legs.
No, see, if you've got Midjourney, assuming that's where this was made, you can literally just like crop out that section and tell it to like regenerate, and it'll give you 4 new generations to choose from. Like, this person could have potentially fixed that depending on the platform they used. Instead, they're just
still annoying. I don't think butchers have to worry about losing their jobs anytime soon. Chuck, Skuck, Chuck, Lunk, Dick, Lobbin, Sung Dung Dung, Loim, Ribeye, and where's the fucking head? Where did it go?
It's a man bear pig.
Yes. Well, yeah, it looks more like a damn pig than it does. I assume it's supposed to be a cow. It don't look like a damn cow. Okay.
Yeah.
Can any Australians confirm the un-Australian checklist? 25 essentials to avoid. Blizzard. I don't know about that one. Ice skatate. Okay.
Skatate. Yep.
Formal high tea. Maple syrup. Oh, okay. Canoe. Pumpkin spice. Calm down, Skytex. Calm down. Did Skytex might have made this. Cheerbone. What the fuck is cheerbone? Okay. Commercialism.
Commercialism.
Communism. Small portions. French.
3 legs?
Yes, avoid the French at all costs. Ketchup chips. Winter jack ear. Fine dining.
Steak.
High ding. Umans.
Yep.
Talk.
Beware them umons.
What talk? Okay. Formal gardens. Sub-gay system. What the hell is a sub-gay system?
Captain, I have analyzed the sub-gay system.
They're putting gays in the subway to make the people gay. Ice hockey. Hockey. This should be ice hockey though. Okay. Explore.
I don't like the putting chemicals in the sub-gay system.
Yeah. Explore elsewhere, not Canralia.
Not Canralia.
I understand. I don't understand. Australians, please confirm.
Big hockey.
Wanted to use AI to create a cool Halloween photo for my son. Just realized that dragons breathe fire from the wrong side. Oh. Scaly,
No, that's a thruster.
Scaly, how do you feel about this?
Yes, a resident dragon. Or maybe even Levistro.
Yeah, Levistro, where are you at? How you feel about this? They had Taco Bell that night.
Save that one and send it to me. I'm going to send that to Levistro and say, do you have anything to comment?
These dragons need the collar.
They absolutely do.
Let's see. I just joined this subreddit because of this shit. He is literally the most famous 9 of the 90s, 2000s, and there is not a way of correcting the AI. In the 2002 FIFA World Cup in Korea and Japan, Ronaldo, I know about Ronaldo. It's I Show Speed's favorite guy. Ronaldo was Brazil's number 10 player, not Ronaldinho or anybody else. Okay, I don't know much about soccer, but I'm going to say that they're probably correct on that one, or the person that posted that. I don't know if I'm tripping, but I don't think those numbers add up. Let's see. You would have $604.80 in 1 week if you received 1 cent every second, which breaks down to 36 per minute, 21.60 per hour, and 51.840 per day. I'm not good at math, but I don't.
Show your work.
Show your work. 36 per minute. 1 cent per hour or every second. You know what? I'm opening calculator. We're about to do math. I'm about to do math. Okay, let's see. 1 cent per hour. So that's 0.01
times 60.
Every 1 cent every second. So times 60. So that's 60 cents per minute. That's also times 60. $36 per hour. So let's see. How many hours are in a fucking so you got $36
in a week?
No, $36 per hour, right? That's where we're at. $36 per hour. There's 24 hours in a day. So times 24, $864 in a week times about 4-ish. So that would be about $34.56 per month. I don't know where this math comes from. And look, it even tries to show its work and it's wrong. 60 seconds times 60 minutes times 24 hours times 7 days. Yeah, I don't, nah. That's not
One of
adding
these
up.
things is not like the other.
I'm not a math expert, but another one of sneeze. Let's see. How is YouTube spelled backwards? YouTube spelled backwards is ebtu. But then it
Ebtu.
wait. Oh, it gets it wrong here too. Look. E B
There's some it's
U, it should be
missing.
U T and then UOY. That's like you could how does AI fuck that up? You can code in fucking Java to take a word and turn it backwards, for Pete's sakes.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is software that is soon going to decide whether you have a job or not. It is going to decide if you have a YouTube channel
just
or not.
that.
It is doing math for you.
It's AI that's gonna be attached to drones and sent to foreign nations, and it's gonna decide whether to fucking open fire on a crowd of people.
It's gonna look at your poop.
Yes, it's gonna look at your poop and decide if it should shoot you. Oh man, that turd is a crime against humanity. Just fucking
blow them up.
Just a goddamn firing squad of drones. Just this, like, you have a really bad poop, and so the company sends out like a distress call to a bunch of drones, and they just bust through the window and point their guns at you and just firing squad. Anomalous poop detected. Yep. Kill. Okay. Anyways, let's move on to r/AI videos. There's definitely gonna be some funny stuff here. This grandson used AI to recreate his grandfather's entire life for his 90th birthday. Is this subreddit supposed to be for good videos or bad videos? I think it's just supposed to be for videos in general, not necessarily
I've
fails.
seen this kind of thing works, and I don't actually have a problem with this kind of use because it's very small micro bits passages of this guy's life.
I saw one of those stupid like ancestry services. One of the things that they advertise in their thing is like, oh, you could take pictures of your ancestors and have slight animation through AI of them. I'm like, why would I want an animation? Like, why would I want an animation of my, I don't know, great grandfather slightly moving around on a backdrop? Like, why would I want that?
Part of it, at least what I have noticed, is it was a big thing in the Harry Potter movie where you would have like the frames in the background of essentially just like a magical animated portrait of the character at the time. And that was a big thing that they had in the movie. So I can kind of see the draw to it a little bit, but I draw the line. Like, there's services where you can fully animate a deceased relative. Like, if you can, they would sample their voice, they would like generate a full-on fucking avatar of them.
I don't know. I think that's mental illness. I think that's mental illness. I don't want animated, like, I want fake videos generated of my dead relatives. Like, what? Okay, why would I want that? Like, this I can see this is pretty endearing because, you know, they made it for his grandfather, and
His
I guess
birthday.
he was getting a kick out of it, so that's fine. But like, just randomly taking like an ancestry photo and like having them move their head around and smile or something is like, okay, but why would I? Whatever. Hey, look, cat.
I've seen these. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these. Like, the cat is on like a tank, and
Hey, what did I say about the noise? It's the middle of the night. No more synth on the porch.
this
Yep.
progresses.
Take it inside. Go back to your bed.
Back.
Quit it. It's midnight. Give me that pipe. No more playing tonight. Inside with this. Go home.
He's just what?
Hey, quit it. It's midnight. Give me
It
this
keeps
stick.
going.
No more concerts
It
tonight. You
just
hear me?
keeps going.
Inside with these. Go home.
What the hell? The door just hits him and bounces
No more
off.
playing tonight. You hear me? Inside with this. Go home.
the diddly do.
It's midnight. Give me that thing. Hiss. No more didgeridoo tonight. You hear me? Inside with it. Go home.
And suddenly it became floppy. Yeah, yes.
No.
Just,
Hey, Hey,
Oh,
knock it off.
God.
It's midnight. Give me these. No more stuff.
He's disappointed.
Inside. Go home.
Fucking.
Knock it off. It's midnight. Give me this. Kids, no more gongs tonight, understand? Inside. Go home. But now, the whole porch is shaking. Volume down, pause off the neighbor's nerves.
cat
At least
don't
cool down before 3 a.m., okay?
This is why AI was created.
I've seen some where like the cat is on the porch and is like in a fucking flat cannon attacking like the whoever's coming in. The lady comes out like, "You get off that flat cannon now! Get inside!"
I don't know.
Good stuff.
NSFW, no nudity. That's 2.5 minutes. I don't got time for that. Let's see.
Hey, shoot! Just a fry, man. Don't look at him, dude. You're gonna dent the glass. Stop! Oh, whoa! Oh my! No,
Yep.
no, no. He
I was
broke
waiting
it.
for that.
He actually broke it. You can have it. Just go. Oh my god.
Damn, these
What would
fucking
Jackie Chan do?
fucking thug ass birds, man. This is why you don't go to the hood. These seagulls mean business. They want that fucking fry. Sheesh.
They do.
This is Detective
Oh,
Pikachu? No,
Oh,
Nintendo's
it's a
gonna claim
Pika
this.
farm.
No, Nintendo.
They will. 1 pound fish.
Look, this is basically just Detective Pikachu with like the live action Pokemon and shit.
She is like frying whatever that was.
I want my own Pikachu. No, Bulbasaur. What did you do to him? Not Exegor, or however you say his name. No, not him. Oh. The beater. What are those called? Beaterists? I don't remember what these. What you're not tongue, not Lickitung. Oh. What's his name?
Gotta eat them all.
Gyarados? That was Gyarados, right? I think it's Gyarados. What
I
the-
don't know, but I just saw it's like gotta eat them all. Wow. Oh no.
This is Cody right here.
Oh, he's just rolling it. Yep. Cody broke the gym.
See, this is what AI video is good for, making the most dumbest shit humanly possible. Oh. God damn.
You went to the wrong tree, motherfucker.
Oh. Well. You know what? That was kind of justified. I would be mad too if some bird was coming up on my goddamn doorstep and just pecking the shit out of my home. Like, wait, this is Boogie.
Yeah, oh god.
It's
it is.
Boogie. Oh shit, this is like an alternate universe where Boogie actually shot Frank Castle. Oh god.
Yep. And got away with it.
Oh, more cat videos.
Oh, I've seen this one.
They racing on Roombas?
Yes, they are.
There's so many
That
cat
is-
videos in these AI shits.
Yes. I love these ones.
Chiropractic. I love it.
Feel better?
I'm all right.
Oh, she's all right. She's all right, boys. Oh,
Everything's good.
My back feels better.
This is uncomfortably close.
Just people
Yeah,
love
that's
generating
fine.
cat videos. I know it's like a trend. People love generating cat videos with Sora. Like
Yep.
this is where all of our water is going, to AI generated cat videos.
Yo, that's the person.
Oh no.
Oh,
Wait,
Oh!
I thought it was a robot. What the? Hey, nope. He's real. He's actually. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
that's
Okay.
That's pretty good. Oh, WE. Now you're speaking my language. They got the Mexican commentators on this bitch.
Of course they did.
Okay. Another cat video. Why is he?
Stop banging on my car.
It's the same lady too.
Right.
It is.
Damn, she has the worst cats in her neighborhood.
Those darts. No more target practice tonight, you hear? Are you kidding me? It's 4 in
Yes.
the morning. Volume down now.
He's got headphones on.
Gamer, you can play tomorrow. Bedtime. No.
Yes, make them biscuits.
Give me that dough. No more baking, mister. Kitchen's closed.
What? Let him make the biscuits.
I just.
Power tools. It's 1 in the morning. No more cutting wood out here.
Just fucking cooking. Oh, the stir fry.
Cooking. It is 1 in the morning. You cannot be stir frying on the porch.
Yes. Cat rave. DJ Cat.
Turn it off. Party's over. It is 2 a.m. and you have the neighbor's window shaking. Inside,
How many cats
all
does
of
she
you.
have?
It's always this lady has like the worst cat epidemic in her neighborhood. These cats are stir frying, using power tools, having raves, gaming, just everything, fixing their 1970s Chevy with the small block. Like goddamn, on the porch too.
On the front porch.
Right into rhythm. Good seal.
Oh.
Quick rebound, and he's doing what he
Honestly, I would believe that this is real.
driving through the core.
Already
I've
over
seen weirder
40
things,
strokes in
yeah.
the first 10 seconds, and look at the water displacement. Every plunge is creating a strong pull in
What's
that
going
track.
on with
That's
his other
efficiency.
hand?
Don't worry about it.
The bourbon down final. 4 bottles, 750 milliliters each now in play.
Smooth start from Marcus Dunley in lane 1, but look at Saoirse Kelly. Long pulls, no hesitation.
Al Hamad of Qatar staying
I can literally believe that these are all real events because they have some dumb shit. Boot eating?
Okay, he just like cut right through his thumb.
No, don't worry about it.
He's stretching the lead on Freitas.
He's just eating the boot. Wait, what is this? Crack smoking? What the hell? What the crack smoking?
The guy in the middle is like, he must be new.
Back inside the arena, we've
Oh.
passed the 2-hour mark in the sleeping final.
Everybody be
Everyone's
quiet.
settled, but
They're
all eyes on
sleeping.
lane 3. Moat Long of South Africa.
Her numbers are exceptional. Look at that heart rate, mid-40s, and the movement sensor hasn't spiked in nearly 40 minutes. That's why her tranquility score just ticked up again, 96.6.
I think the middle one's in REM sleep.
Oh,
Bomb
jeez.
defusal. Okay, Counter Strike.
What happens to the person that loses?
That's a good question.
Now 3 of 4. Morgan working a different path, chasing. And there it is, safe flight.
4 minutes and 12 seconds.
Oh, I wanted to see something explode.
What did terrorist win?
Holding the front position.
Yeah, he's been rock steady.
Look at the yes.
Wait, what is this? Just waiting in a line?
It's just waiting in line.
Olympic
Fucking
line.
hell.
Line sitting. Tax filing.
Keystroke rate, she's averaging nearly 7 entries a second.
And all while keeping that accuracy bar in the green.
Oh, no.
She's balancing
7
Schedule
entries
C
a
deductions
second?
and the
No.
self-employment tax
That's
side.
how you know it's
unless
AI.
you've only
That's how you
got-
know it's AI.
You can see him barking at the screen.
It's just
My taxes took 4 hours.
getting mad at video games grand final.
This is the grand final we expected, raw, unfiltered.
Hey, I should compete in this.
On both sides. Park slam.
Bubble blowing. What are you, a bubble blowing baby?
Now it's clean film. She's got a steady breath. Look how even that
This is
expansion
actually
already past 20
Technique.
Requires some,
Technique.
some technique. Yeah.
Technique. Spin around 3 times. Stop. Double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then pelvic thrust.
Oh no! Trying to find the pair.
Both moving fast.
Look, this is actually hard to do.
Lima answers with the black and green stripes, keeps it close. Lima into a narrow lead. 14.
He's got a pair right
Yeah,
there.
he's
I
not
can
doing a
see
very.
it,
Yeah, he's
but-
not doing a very good job. Watching paint dry.
And both panels still carrying that high gloss. You can see Shaw keeping his posture rock solid.
And Mokoena matching him breath for breath. Look at her eyes, barely a flicker. She's
Wait, so are you just supposed to stare without blinking? Is that how this works?
I don't know.
Joint rolling?
Oh, that.
Why is it always turned back to drugs?
Alvarez in lane 4. Holton working the flower into the crease already. Very quick start. Look at the even line he's creating. No clumps at all. He tucks rolls. There's the lick. Seal clear.
Do you have to smoke it afterward?
10 seconds.
Needle in a
Oh
haystack.
god! Oh no. Mythbusters already did this one. They came up with some pretty good techniques.
Fast sweeps, clearing layers of straw to expose the board underneath. 34 seconds gone in the final.
Wait.
Brooks,
Are they trying to find the straw in the needle stack?
Oh, you can hear the needle sliding.
Listen to that. Brooks spreading, keeping the channels clean.
He thinks he
It
feels
might
something.
be there. He pinches. Yes.
I guess so. Yeah, you find the hay in the needle stack. Wait, they stole that. Wait, they stole that from SpongeBob. That's a SpongeBob reference. There was actually an episode. Wait, I wonder if I can find it for reference. If you had a bingo card, here's your SpongeBob reference for today.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, hay in the needle stack. Oh no, you know what? I'm probably not gonna find just that one, but here, you remember how I always reference one of my favorite memes from SpongeBob? Here it is. This is my favorite meme. I've referenced this meme multiple times.
Damn.
I can explain.
I've referenced that multiple times. I can explain. Apparently that music is by Pantera, by the way. They actually use Pantera music for that part. Ain't that nice? See? SpongeBob never fails. Oh, more WWE, let's go! Is that Harambe? Oh, shit! Why is it always the Hispanic commentators?
I don't know.
Why do they get all the best shit? Oh, more cat videos.
Barely a smear. Don't you meow me? Look at that. I want a new one.
That's what I should have done when I was working retail and I had a pissed off customer go meow 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 meow.
This is why I can't get a RAM upgrade. True. This is why you can't get any more RAM. Oh.
Yeah. But those proportions are not like they didn't scale properly.
I would watch this movie. Oh, I think he died. I think that guy died. He fell off the edge. He did. Oh, more cat videos.
One paw, beer in the same, that's not gonna fly. Go ahead and set it down for me, all right? Let's talk.
He's like
full throttle.
This is iPhone 0. For the first time, we've removed the display, we've removed every button. All that's left is a single, perfectly crafted piece of aluminum. It's the cleanest.
This is iPhone 17 Pro, and it comes with something we've never done before. We call it Array Cam. 12 cameras, all in the back, all firing at the exact same moment. They capture you from every completely unnecessary angle simultaneously, so you can choose.
Man, dick pics are gonna go hard.
Introduce a feature unlike anything you've seen before.
That's
We
just
call
like
it
a
digital
gigacam.
subscription mode. With iPhone 17 Pro, every time you pick it up, it subscribes for you. Just lift the phone.
Oh god.
This is iPhone 17, and it introduces something completely new. The battery is designed to last exactly 7 minutes. Just 7. Long enough to capture a thought, a photo, or...
With iPhone 17 Pro, we've reimagined settings. Now, instead of pages of toggles, there is just one button. It's called Trust Us. Tap it once, and everything is configured perfectly and...
This is iPhone Elysium, our most refined iPhone ever. And today we're introducing something new, the Transcendence Fee. iPhone Elysium starts at 47 spiritual investment units.
What? What does that mean?
Today we're thrilled to introduce the next big thing in small things. Apple Polishing Cloth Pro Max Ultra. Starting at $799. It comes in 4 stunning finishes and is engineered
Did she
from
say the
solid
next big
titanium
thing in
fibers
small
with the most
things?
Yes.
Today, we're introducing something completely new for iPhone. We call it iOS Widget Chaos. Every morning, your widgets rearrange themselves in a totally random order. So whether it's weather,
I would kill
music, or your
myself.
calendar.
Today, we're excited to announce a new way iPhone makes sharing effortless. We call it AirDrop Auto Share. Take a photo, a video, a file, anything, and it instantly appears on every
Oh,
iPhone
no.
automatically. No taps, no prompts.
Oh, no.
Today, we're adding a feature to iPhone 15 Pro that keeps your software and maybe your patience up to date. We call it iUpdate every hour. Every 60 minutes, iOS politely asks, do you really want to update? Spoiler.
This is just Windows.
Spoiler.
Today we're adding a feature that's, well, impossible to ignore. We call it Siri Interrupt Mode. With Interrupt Mode, Siri jumps into your conversations, any conversations, whenever she thinks she can help.
She already does. She already does. You'll just be just minding your own business, and you'll just hear ding. I can't do that for you. Shut up, Siri. That's why I don't have an iPhone.
There's a
wait
clip.
The room.
Oh, hi, Mark. You know, people should trust each other. You can't have a good
Why
relationship without it.
No. Why? No. That is a crime. Do not put Gene Wilder on Tommy Wiseau's face.
Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
I used to know a girl.
She had a dozen guys. One of them beat her up so bad she wound up in a hospital on Guerrero Street.
Why did you bring it up? It's not your business.
You're right, Mark. I'm just thinking about you.
Why, Lisa? Why? I don't love you anymore. You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Tear me apart, Lisa.
I gave you everything. I gave you my heart, my soul, and you smash it to bits. What kind of money?
That's probably better than the actual performance.
Actually, well, maybe the Tommy part, but that's that screaming, that facial expression. That's not Gene Wilder. That's somebody else.
Kara, stop autistically analyzing. Just enjoy the AI.
I've seen enough Gene Wilder videos. Like The Producers is probably the best movie to see Gene Wilder yell.
This is great.
Oh, I've seen this is adorable.
It's kind of it's kind of wholesome, but also nightmare fuel when you got things like that.
Now take that last one and put it into like a Slenderman style game.
What the hell is this?
This is the next Keeping Up with the
From
Kardashians.
the west, Wendy from the south, Zira from the east, and Whitby from the north.
That's not gonna work.
What's the problem?
We can't have human alien.
Why not?
What the hell is this slop?
I can't.
What the hell is that voice? Is this the next Jaguar ad?
We're supposed to hand this in next Tuesday.
I'm handing
Yeah,
it in
I
now.
think maybe.
I've got something on Tuesday.
Well, I'll get something on Tuesday, or we won't process your paperwork. Wait, is this a human?
Yes, that's Tanya.
Why are they British?
Come on, what am I supposed to do with this?
This is such AI slop. Remember,
This is actual
guys,
slop.
all your RAM is going to this.
Okay, great. Now
This makes
destroy him.
Salvador
Sorry,
Dali
can't do that.
Why
mellow.
not?
I just know how to pick them up.
Can't you drop him somewhere dangerous?
That is such slop. Go back to the cat videos. I want cat videos.
Yes.
Hey, that actually would be a good prank. That would be like a good prank. Like set somebody up that looked like an inflatable Santa, and then somebody comes up to the door and they just fucking scare the shit out of them. Y'all can have that idea for free.
Are you tired of all this freaking bullshit? Try not giving a fuck. Not giving a fuck is specially formulated to get those fucks out of here. It blocks high levels of fucks in your life by knocking them right off your brain's receptors so you can finally blissfully
9 out of 10 doctors do recommend.
If you want to know about what the 10th Doctor, there's a subreddit for that.
That's the 10th dentist, Karis. The 10th dentist.
10th dentist. There's probably a 10th Doctor.
Why is this only in my left ear?
Because they didn't fucking balance the shit. It's the same with mine.
I hate it.
The video looks alright, but yeah, they didn't mix it properly.
Oh, we already saw that one.
Such choice. Paid. Hot water, powder, sauce, stir. Wow.
Here's a peach soda.
On the house. Free? Thank you so much.
Okay, just random doges going to the... Oh, more cat videos, yes!
Don't you dare meow at me. I'm a paying customer. Whoa, oh, this is the third time you've got my order wrong. No sauce, nothing. I want it fixed now. This is disgusting. There's a whole hairball sitting on top of my burger. I haven't even touched it.
Ma'am, I am so sorry. Let me...
And it was right under your cap. This is unbelievable.
Excuse me, this is supposed to have extra pickles. There's like 2 on here. Hello? Are you even listening? I paid... Hey.
Damn.
Ow, did you just stop? Okay, all right. Never...
I think this is how we should deal with Karens in fast food.
Just put a cat in front of them.
Yeah, just let a cat deal with it. Oh, we already saw you.
Puppies are forever, not just for Christmas. Puppies are forever.
What's the step? Get him in, get him in.
Oh, you don't understand.
Door's closed.
It was the man with the bag. The man with the bag.
Well, I don't get it. Those songs they play at Target 24/7. What? I don't
know.
That's kind of Uncanny Valley. I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
You're doing it too slow.
That's right, kitty. Don't fuck around.
Why is it like the trend that every time somebody talks back to the cat, they just retaliate against them? I guess to be fair, cats are like that. As soon as you tell them no, they're like, okay, I'm gonna shit in your shoes today. Oh, hell yeah! The next Need for Speed's looking hot.
They're fucking this is like what happens if you get to like FBI level in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The PD and the FBI do more destruction to the people around them than they actually do to you. It's so fucking hilarious.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they are driving a wiener. That is pretty dangerous to society as a whole. We gotta take that motherfucker down.
Give the gift that really cleans up.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
The cordless Prize 9000. Powerful, quiet, and impossible to wrap. Unless you add a bow.
I love
Make the holidays spark.
What? I guess it's
what?
I don't know. It just seemed like a really like if there was like a really shitty vacuum ad. Oh hell yeah!
Dropping in from the top of the big air ramp. Listen to that crowd. Picking up speed, 40, 50 miles an hour.
Oh, where did the other cars go? It lost the cars. I feel like that should get points deducted. That's breaking the rules.
This is shit.
I agree.
Okay. No, not the hypnotic toad. Bacon dispenser.
Wow, that's wild. Hot off the sidewalk.
Look, I'm not saying that this is the best idea ever, but this is the best idea ever. Are you telling me you wouldn't pay 25 cents for a hot slab of bacon? You know, you're just going down the sidewalk, you're like, man, man, I haven't eaten all day. Oh, fresh bacon. So that's actually kind of cheap. Bacon's kind of expensive these days.
I love that. Is a better plot twist than anything M. Night Shyamalan has come out with in the last 10 years.
What the twist?
That is amazing.
Not the tube man again.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, we can't see it, so whatever.
We already saw that. More cat videos, yes. Affleck. This is the best subreddit I think we've ever been to. Why do the cats always get so agitated at everything in these videos? They have such a short temper.
They do.
Somebody needs to put them on fucking on some mood regulating drugs. God damn. That shit's on site. I think that's enough though. I love that subreddit. That is gold. There's some funny shit on there. I approve. Even though this is exactly why we have no RAM and why Micron is abandoning us. Because we need to generate cats playing the trombone at 2 a.m. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think this is good for humanity. I approve. Anyways, that's gonna do it for Reddit Roulette. I think we got our fill. Thanks, Skytex, for the AI slop to go along with this was a dystopian future that we're heading towards with AI. Very, very, very on topic though.
Get your pre-builds while you can before those prices go up. That's all I can suggest.
I guess I'm not gonna be upgrading fucking CPUs for a long time, which really fucking sucks because I really need to move to Zen 4 eventually, but I guess I'm not gonna be doing it anytime soon because I'm not paying the ransom. I'm not paying fucking $300 for 32 gigabytes of RAM. Are you fucking kidding me? Not happening. So I guess I'm gonna be stuck on Ryzen 3 or Zen 3 for or no, that's Zen 3. AM4. Yeah, I meant AM4. I'm gonna be stuck on AM4 for
I'm
a
on
little bit
AM4.
longer.
I ordered a Ryzen 9. And yeah, curious for
I
that one.
only wanted to upgrade to AM5. Yeah, AM5. I only wanted to upgrade to AM5 because apparently the everything AM5 has AVX 512 instruction set, which apparently makes RPSC3 run way better. That's what I've heard. Big performance boost to the PS3 emulator. I was like, God damn it. I'm one generation behind. But not going to be doing that anytime soon because, like I said, I'm not paying the fucking ransom. It's not happening.
Something's going to give. There's going to be a new technology that comes out. Some new supplier or a company is going to come. See, this is where if you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to like find a way of undercutting or developing something, this is the time. This is the time where you get to come in, you have your idea, invent your chip and whatnot, and completely take over the market. And gamers will love you for it.
Yeah,
We'll see.
that's too hopeful. We're all about doom and gloom here on Tism Thursday, Karis. Stick to the script that I gave you.
You never gave me one. You only gave me pink slips, remember?
Yes. Close enough. It's got words on it.
It's got words.
It's got words on it. It's close enough.
It reads similar to those pool instructions you were reading earlier.
Yeah, don't make sure not to get Zach Kit Koopsmar or whatever the fuck that bullshit was. Oh lordy. Well, anyways, to close out today's show, when's gonna be your next stream or big event that you're doing? Like Halo Night
here. Halo Night is going to be next Friday, the 12th at 7 p.m. Pacific. I still got to send my invites out.
I might try to join. Maybe I don't know when the sale will start because I would like to get it on sale.
Let's see, what's it look like right now? Is it still normal price?
Probably. It's probably normal price.
Maybe I'll $40. Maybe one of us will just gift it for you. Just wake up one day and hey, you've got.
I have the money. I just don't want to pay full price for it. I'm being a cheap ass. I don't want to pay full price for it. That's the problem. I have the money. I just don't want to pay $40 when I could pay less than $40. So I'm hoping that maybe the Steam Winter Sale will start soon. And I feel like Skytex didn't even tell me when it was $10 because I would have bought it. I'm pretty sure. So I got kind of fucked there. I would have bought it for $10. $10 is $10. That ain't nothing.
But yeah, I've got that coming up. I got one of my indie labs. I got so many games for the indie labs that I got to do. I wish my camera would show up so I could use the new camera, but whatever. We'll keep using this pixelated nonsense for a while. But I got a few things in the pipeline. I'm actually working on a short right now, No Man's Sky short that I'm going to see about putting out tomorrow. It's only like 35 seconds, but I like it. I think it's pretty good.
Cool. I'm pretty sure this weekend I'm going to finally do some multiplayer 2K25 with Skytex, so that's going to be a hoot with all of our stupid ass custom creators that we're bringing in there. Fucking, as you saw in the last stream, I improved his Camelot 331 model and made him actually wear like the Naked Snake outfit as close as I could get to it. I was able to get pretty close. So that's pretty cool. But I know Skytex has been downloading a lot and making more. So we're going to be throwing all kinds of dumb shit into the ring. And hopefully, I'm going to put Skytex in his place and whip his fucking ass. That's the most important part. I'm going to try to whip his fucking ass. Wait until you see the new Ginger. I'm scared. You're just going to make it. It's going to be a fucking a Lovecraftian horror. I know what you do. You're never going to make an actual version of me. It's always going to be some bullshit. I'm on to you, buddy.
A Lovecraftian horror would actually be really cool to see. I'd like to see.
They
that.
do have like an octopus mask, so or whatever with like tendrils. So
Nice.
you can already kind of do that. I'm sure Skytech has been trying to find every meme. I'm pretty sure he's been downloading VTuber skins. He says that he found like Pippa and all these other people on there.
Jeez.
I was like, damn, I wish I would have thought to download Pippa. I don't know. The last stream I tried to I finished up the showcase mode, except for the last match, but I'm not doing that shit. It was like a gauntlet mode where you had to beat 9 people all in one, like back to back to back. And I was like, yeah, this is bullshit. I got to the rock and it was like, I'm not doing this. It's not worth the rewards. And then I tried to start the My Rise, the little story mode for your created character. I'm going to be honest, even within like the first 30 minutes of playing, I was like, it's kind of ass. The voice acting's bad. The story is not very good. I'm spending more time listening to bad dialogue than I am actually playing the game. So probably not going to continue with that. I kind of knew it was going to be bad anyways. 2K doesn't know how to do good story or whatever. So I'm not really saying that I'm disappointed because I already had low expectations. So I'm just going to retire to doing goofy matches, probably with Skytex.
Sounds fun.
I had you in.
I'll have to jump in there.
Had you and Pippa fight and she beat the shit out of you. That's slander. That's not real. That's not real at all. So that's pretty much my plans. I'm on vacation from work next week, so that I'll hopefully have more energy since I won't have to work. But hopefully I can join the Halo night. That would be nice. We'll see if maybe I'll get lucky and they'll start the damn sale.
Or one of us will just give it to you. Hint, hint, wink, wink to someone. Maybe me. Who knows?
We'll see. So that's pretty much it, boys, for Tism Thursday. So thanks to everybody for coming through on an actual Thursday for once.
Actually.
Well, I think next week, you said you were leaving on Friday, right?
I'm going to be coming home Friday. I'm going to be in Fresno. So, yeah. As far as I know.
To be announced on how Tism Thursday will work next week. We'll see. To be announced. So just keep an eye out or whatever. Either we'll have to do it late again, or if you're able to attend from Fresno, or I'll do it by myself. We'll know closer to next week's show what we'll be doing for
You'll
that.
just be crying when you're on your own.
Probably. I mean,
Why am I on my own?
I'm always crying off stream, so I'm used to it. Maybe I can grift some money like DSP off of it. That'd be nice.
No, see, DSP doesn't cry. He gets like agitatedly angry against his people. Why aren't you guys giving me money? I gotta get all these stuff. I gotta like spend $10,000 to upgrade. Like, I spent $1,200 or something like that buying parts. None of my subscribers paid for it. I just fucking paid for it, man. What's your excuse?
I don't know, man.
DSP, that is.
It is what it is. Anyways, me and Kaz are gonna get out of here for tonight. So thank you to everybody for tuning in for this week's Tism Thursday. Until next time, you guys all have a good night and have a good day until I see you next. You guys have a good one. Good night, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Later.